Welcome back, Drunken Smithy!
Drunken Smithy!
Yeah, we're going to be doing some Dungeons and Dragons tonight. I hope you like it. So, let's fire up our little Drunken Smithy page. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here at the Drunken Smithy Forge, and we are live streaming Dungeons and Dragons. So what we do here at the Drunken Smithy Forge is we make fabulous swords, axes, daggers, javelins, knives, anything that you can think of that is a weapon of destruction. We probably make it here, and we'd love to make it for you. We do custom weapons. We have a website, www.drunkensmithy.com, and we do classes as well. On Saturdays, we usually do classes in forging a railroad spike into a knife and forging a throwing axe. You can find us on our website, and you can sign up for a class today. We also, of course, have T-shirts and other swag, and some of our swag here we're giving away tonight. A battle axe bottle opener. Look at this bad boy. Yes, a battle axe bottle opener. Everybody needs one of these. Wait, I thought you were gonna take my axe from me. Somebody's fixing a camera.
Everybody needs one.
Everyone does need one of these. So,
Or two.
Tonight we'll give one of these away. If you want a battle axe bottle opener, or to be entered into the drawing, all you have to do is follow us tonight. Follow us, and you will be entered in the drawing for this battle axe bottle opener. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a recap, but before we do a recap, I'd like the characters to introduce themselves for the game tonight. The game tonight, the adventure is new adventure, Goblin's Gambit. Now, going around, if somebody actually has a dungeon called Goblin's Gambit, this is a homebrew called Goblin's Gambit.
We do homebrew.
Going around the room, if you'll introduce your characters. Boom.
I'm Atri. I've got a mustache axe.
Oh, no.
And I'm a dwarf. And I got a mustache axe. It's great.
And a mustache.
Yeah.
Eitri the Dwarven Fighter with his legendary mustache axe going down the line there.
I am Jacob Jestire. Part-time rogue, part-time bard, all-time entertainer.
Prince of Arrows.
And the Prince of Arrows. Among many other names.
No. And over here?
I am Jalen Seaborn. I am a human paladin.
Fantastic.
28 years old.
Single and ready. Single like long
Gemini.
Like to walk by the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
A lot of chastity around the house.
Going down the line.
The name's Sam Goodfellow. Evocation's the game. I am a small, 3 foot tall, I'm a halfling. I'm a wizard, and I have an insatiable need to gamble.
I'm so glad you're here.
How tall is
Somebody
your
I can be
character?
taller
He's
than.
3 foot tall. He's
I tower over you at 4
feisty.
foot
He's spicy. He's got a lot of
and 3/4
Feistiness.
of an inch.
Going down the line.
Pet.
Victoria.
I'm Kyra. Human barbarian. That's all you need to know.
All right, then. You know what? You guys didn't introduce yourselves.
Well,
You didn't say.
nobody cares
I am
about
my
us.
character.
Hi,
This is the game.
I'm
That's all I
Greg
know.
Ramsey. I'm the Dungeon Master.
are Greg
Drunken Smithy. I'm half of the Drunken Smithy.
I'm Greg Ramsey.
I'm Greg Ramsey. Spartacus.
Oh Lord, this is gonna be a long night. I can tell. It's a good thing I'm fortified.
I don't have school tomorrow.
All right.
There.
So, Goblin's Gambit. Let's do a little bit of a recap. So half of our intrepid adventurers started out in the quest of the Brewmaster's daughter, where they were saving the Brewmaster's daughter from a necromancer who liked puppets. That is as weird as it sounds. They rescued her. Then Jacob Jestire was captured. Part of your backstory is that you were in love with the lovely lady. Her name is?
Elizabeth Killian.
Yes, Elizabeth Gillian. And she was, she had to marry Thaddeus Turnbuckle.
Thaddeus.
Yes,
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus Turnbuckle. He,
Thaddeus.
Sir.
Or that?
Sir Thaddeus Turnbuckle.
Sir
He was a
Oh,
knight.
sir.
He's a
Sir.
Thaddeus.
He was a knight of the Garter
Sir Thaddeus.
of the city of Gwent, the state of Gwent. And yes, and a bastard. And
I kind of like him.
he
Wait, an actual bastard or just
Oh, I'm the
not nice
actual
person?
bastard.
By constitution, not by birth.
now he tried to ruin your name. He tried to insinuate that you were
He's
A
a rogue,
rapist.
Criminal
so
and a rapist and
Yes.
all kinds of other
he's a
things.
just
rogue.
an
So
adulterer,
how hard
really.
is that?
And then
and-
beat me senseless and tied me up.
he did. He beat you senseless. He tied
He's
you
into
up,
that, actually.
and they rode off with you. Now your friends here, the intrepid adventurers, they followed you, and they rescued you.
We did.
Yes. What happened was
We
at
saved it
Happy
from the
Harpy Reach.
It's the second time we
He's
saved my
paying us.
They caught up to Thaddeus Turnbuckle, and the Harpies attacked at the same time. You were taken away by the Harpies because you were bound and gagged, and they thought you looked like good fun
He was also into
to
that.
throw around and to torture. And they took you up to the rookery up above on the Harpy Escarpment.
Is that what we're calling
Our adventurers fought off all of his guards and killed almost all of them, leaving some to run off frightened into the woods. And they learned that there was a way to get up to the plateau, the Grand Plateau, which was on the peaks above. It was through a staircase that was guarded by a group of goblinoids, and they had a toll. They would ask you for a toll, and then you would be able to go up the Harpiscarp, the grand staircase there, and make it up to the Grand Plateau. Now, they did this. They paid the gold. They made it to the Grand Plateau, and they started hunting down the Harpies. They were attacked by the goblin slaves that ran the lift on the staircase there, and they thwarted them. They killed half of them. The other half ran away. They went and they killed the Harpies,
It's hard to
saving
trip
you.
goblin slaves, by the way.
Yeah, they were
'Cause
very
they're
weak.
little.
They were wearing loincloths.
Ooh.
They weren't much of a challenge
Even compared to me.
Nothing more.
because they were slaves.
You were
Compared to me.
What are they supposed to have?
Spartacus.
Mink
Now-
and silk?
They rescued you from the Harpies and retrieved some gold, and they ungagged you, and that was when you told them that Thaddeus Turnbuckle, who is now dead, told you
Oh, he's dead.
he is
He
dead.
got eaten by the
Oh,
harpy.
come on.
But he told you before he died because he told you before the Harpies attacked.
So many plans.
They
for
didn't
him.
know this. Only you knew this. She's not dead, at least not yet. I sold her to the goblins of the Flaming Skull, which you know are goblins from this area. They have a notorious slave mine here on the edge of the escarpment
A lot of slavery.
on the Grand Plateau.
Anyone bring
Any
him back to
slave
life? Just
models you have to worry
Look,
about?
money and silk.
Well, no, he was
Maybe we should
ripped
look
limb
into
from
it.
limb
It's like-
by the
I mean, we
Harpies.
can stitch that together.
Maybe we can
No.
save gold.
Yeah, not
It just
so
keeps the body around to reanimate.
You don't let me
dead
get my
men.
vengeance.
Well, he also told you that she was pregnant,
Pass me some of those cool Drunken Smithy
and
dice.
that was why he discarded her, and he told Baron Veroni that you raped her, and that is why the Baron of the city-state of Gwent issued the arrest warrant for your arrest.
Why are you doing this to my background?
Merciful.
I'm embellishing upon your background.
God, you went completely right turn away from what I thought I was gonna do.
I'm the DM. I make up stuff. I am God.
Dim.
So, you are now free. You get your gear back together, and you all have left the nest of these harpies, and you're back on the trail. You're intent on finding the goblins of the Flaming Skull, because they have these mines wherein you believe your lost love is imprisoned and is being forced to mine as a slave.
She's carrying your child.
That's right.
It's like a
Now you come down.
Another one of you.
You come down off of the Erie, the nest of these harpies, and you're on a path which leads west.
Us?
And no.
Oh,
I'm saying this to the party.
Looks directly in your eye. Everyone else.
The Hobbit, Bard, and the Barbarian have not joined the party yet.
Oh, we don't exist.
We're
All right.
partying
Got it.
without you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've come down. You're on the path, and now it's the time to either diverge and go back to your homes there in Greenbrier, or head off into the tundra, the rocky tundra, wherein you believe these goblins are. Now,
There's money in bodies.
the magic user, Forkbeard, he announces that he's going back to Greenbrier, and he says,
His tongue
"I have to
hurts.
go."
Homesick little baby.
There you go.
This is our fork in
Let me
the
salute him
road.
goodbye.
He says that
Our beards must part ways.
Jacob Jestire, your fling with this trollop matters nothing to me. I am away.
I would punch Forkbeard. Wait, where is he? Forkbeard! I'll punch you in the mouth.
And as Forkbeard trottles off down the road, you see two other people coming down the path towards you.
I.
One is a hobbit, one is a barbarian wench.
I don't.
I'll say it for the last time. I am not your pet.
Then why do you follow me around?
Protection. We're a mercenary group together.
You're 3 feet tall. What do I need protection with? Seriously. I've got this. What do I need protection? I got this. I'll take care of you. You're a pet. I take care of you. You're a pet.
I feel like
No.
that's sound logic.
Hey, wait.
I mean, not.
I see Jacob.
He's a jester, basically.
I see the jester in the distance, and I ready my amulets and my spells. Who are you?
Walking travelers.
Tinkle,
Who are
tinkle,
you?
tinkle, 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 tinkle. Actually, it's more like I'm jumping up to tinkle his bell. 'cause I
Oh,
can't
Scott.
reach it.
I see you jump.
I have a little hood. That
Yeah,
has
I-
a
Oh
tiny
no,
bell.
I just use my axe like this. Tinkle, 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 tinkle.
That's a good idea.
I'm
Playing
Why
around
he's
the
trying to
cards
talk,
for that
you know?
hat.
The paladin just bites his tongue. He's like, I thought I got rid of that bell.
Andrew, this guy seems like he has an issue with size. You should go talk to him.
I'll
He'll be
talk
at least
to him.
threatened by you.
I puff up my chest as big as possible.
Now listen
So you get it out
here.
right here to
My
the dwarf.
chubby little fellow.
Meanwhile, I'm 6 foot tall.
Listen here now. It's
Aye.
all right to be short, as long as you're not the shortest one.
You sick fellow.
You're insulting my pet. What's
It's
wrong with you?
alright.
I'm not your
What's
pet.
wrong with you?
He's
What
only,
is-
What?
he's
It's
only
an
making
adorable pet.
fun.
I'm teaching him
It's
tricks. What are
different.
you insulting
Oh,
him
he
for?
does tricks. Can you show
Well,
us?
he's a pet.
Can you show us a trick?
Go on, show me a trick.
I'll give you a gold piece to show us a trick.
I.
Trick.
Okay.
Go
I
on,
can show
do
you a
it.
trick for a gold piece.
It's a
Okay.
gamble. If you can do a trick, you get to
Oh
gold
look,
piece.
look what I got here.
I see the gold piece.
Piece.
Show me a
Instantly
trick.
my
I want to be
I
entertained.
cast the cantrip minor illusion.
That's not how we practice. That's not how we practice.
And I make a bunch of fireworks go off with no noise in minor illusion style.
I'll
what he does.
tell him to watch this, and I'll make minor illusion as well, and have a dragon come up around the sparks and look like he's breathing them.
Oh, that's cool.
We just had
They're
we just
doing
had
that-
an
they're-
illusion off.
They're doing better than you are. What kind of pet are you?
So who should I give the
I'm not
gold
giving
to?
you
I
any- I'm
don't
not
know.
giving
I don't know.
I got one more
You
thing.
should give
I got
it
one
to me
more
for
thing.
putting up with this all the time.
I am I cast the cantrip firebolt on a nearby bush, setting it aflame, and then I use control flame to make it look like a lady dancing.
I use prestidigitation to make it go away.
Why are we having a rivalry already?
You can only have it.
I
for
wanted
a
to see the
couple
flaming
seconds.
lady dancing.
I feel
Well,
like that gold coin
She was
is
about
mine.
to start taking off certain
I'll
things
pay
in her
you
face.
I say we
Not
call it a
anymore.
tie so nobody gets hurt.
Aye.
You know, this is just an observation, but this group of people is getting along so well. Perhaps you would like to adventure together.
That's right, voice in the sky.
If he's got more
All
of
right,
those
there you
gold
go.
pieces-
That was good enough.
You see what you've done now? Never give gold. Never give gold to the pet.
It's also
What
good.
is your
I'll hold on to that.
No. I'll keep safe. So, So I got
It's
one gold
special
piece here.
gold.
I know a great horse riding rig that we can bet this on.
We've been hired. We have a job.
How about I hold on to
We
that
have a
for
job.
you?
We've been hired.
We don't have a lot of
And,
time to dilly-dally.
yeah.
We need to get to the flaming skulls.
So,
Lemon Skull, I'm hired!
so
Come
time passes.
We're hired mercenaries. You've hired us.
on.
I think a
I'm
couple.
testing that is pure.
I think a couple hours pass while you all interact, learn about each other's characters, and you discuss what has happened in the past and the fact that.
Shall we describe
the
what
two-
we look like?
Go right ahead.
No, go ahead. You have such
I
clothing.
am Sam Goodfellow, a fine lover of long bottom leaf and things like that. He's 17. He's a little like a Huck Finn character. He is dressed in beautiful purple robes with gold trim, obviously coming from a little more noble background. And
So he
but
says.
he is well fed,
He's a
to
noble
put it
man.
lightly.
Oh, so you treat your pets well.
Gotta take care of him, so he'll take care of me.
You got to take him for a run a little more often.
I've
Yeah, maybe a
tried.
bit more
I've tried
exercise.
putting him on the weights, do
Like
a
this.
little bit of CrossFit. He doesn't take to it.
I'm a wizard for a reason. I can stand in one place
Halfling
and shoot
CrossFit.
Well,
spells.
you need to start standing in one place, picking things up and putting them down.
Little weights.
Roll to quarters.
All right. Well, all right. Well, my wonderful pet here is done. We'll talk about this later with treats.
I'm
a
amused.
me being a human barbarian, about 6 foot tall.
And
I tend to like to wear leather and furs as the more traditional barbarian garb. Plus, coming from the northern mountains, it gets cold. I like things that keep me warm. So fighting.
so is it a lot of leather and furs?
Yes.
Because the hobbits seem pretty thrilled by that.
I just really like animal skins.
Oh.
It wasn't the woman, it's the animal skins.
He
So
doesn't
if
care about
there's-
me at all. It's what I'm wearing that he tends to
Aye,
love.
aye.
So
Is it
he
okay if
protects
they're
me
still
because
on
he
the
protects my
animals?
outfit.
I
No.
Any sort of animal skin that just looks luxurious.
Yes.
I'm characterizing a lot
He's,
without thinking of the
drooling.
repercussions.
He's drooling about my
You are
coat.
a sick puppy.
My coat. He's drooling about it.
Oh Lord. So
Firebolt in my
a
hand.
couple
Sure,
hours
them with
pass. You all get in your rest. You've gotten back your hit points that you lost from
Yeah.
earlier battles.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes.
I'm
To
happy.
distract just a little bit more during our rest, could I tell my story?
Please
How
do.
all of that came about. So sitting down at our little campfire, I'll tell you all.
Background music.
So Thaddeus Turnbuckle, you ended up killing him, right?
The hard
The harpies did.
The harpies.
Well, we mostly killed him. He was mostly dead when I got it.
to
He got
help.
better.
He was mostly dead.
You were unconscious, you see, and he was trying to kill you.
Have
He
fun
was.
storming the
And so I
castle.
threw an ox at him,
He's mostly
and I hit him good,
That's good. That's good.
right in the bum.
All right, no
The
bother.
left bum cheek, yeah.
It's good. It's good.
left cheek or right?
And then I think he threw a javelin or
Always sound more
something, or
I-
somebody did something.
I was not doing that great with the javelin.
He was
He was
I-
throwing javelin.
I tried. To
he was
help.
hurting
Well,
bad.
I tried to trip him with a javelin.
I suppose then I
That's
can
really what I was going for.
truly get justice, but at least let me tell you the story. At the age of 10, I lost my sweet mother.
Great story.
Oh.
She tried very hard. She was a good mother, and she tried very hard with me. But, alas, when I was 10 years old, she passed away. A friend of hers, a traveling minstrel, took me in, and I joined their happy little group. They taught me everything about being an entertainer, about playing music, about storytelling. And as he's saying this, he's starting to cast minor illusion on the smoke and the fire and make little dancing characters.
Yeah,
little
and he plays
gestures,
music at
storytelling
inappropriate
things.
times.
Very inappropriate.
Like when we're dying.
Oh yes, yeah, that's something.
You
I
need
do.
dying
Here's
music.
to
It's
the
only proper.
old of the Adventurers Guild.
And may we never see the likes of you again.
Well,
Either way, yes, little people's dancing around, little happiness and
We
little
prefer to
crowd
be
over
called
there made of
halflings,
smoke
thank you.
clapping and happy. And then they took me in. They taught me some little tricks of the trade, and as I grew older, they taught me a few more tricks. You know what I mean? How to steal, how to take from the rich, how to get your own weight in gold from the people who don't deserve it as much. Either way, we ended up going to a city called Gwent. And in this city,
When?
I was a pretty grand performer in our caravan by that point. I had most every show I was in, and I was helping out every little bit odd and end that was there. And there was this beautiful woman, Elizabeth Killian. A gorgeous, gorgeous character. Hair golden and brilliant like the sun. eyes so blue and beautiful that you'd mistake them for gemstones. A gorgeous creature, to say the least.
Did you try to steal their eyes?
I did not.
Oh,
I
okay.
tried to steal her heart.
That'd be gross.
And so
See what he did there.
she showed up every night and saw our shows, and we took a fancy for each other. I went down to her place and played outside of her window every day, serenading her. And after a few nights on and off, going back and forth, she eventually invited me up to her room.
Ooh.
There'd be a little smoke display of a man sitting there serenading and her up in her balcony, and eventually waving at him and going in,
And
and
he
climbing
walks
up.
in.
And then
He walks in.
after we go in, the windows on the door shut. There was a
song?
mix of emotions.
Wait, what was the song?
Oh, there's no song playing right now. It's just
Okay, good.
He's storytelling right now. He's not a musician. The windows close, and he says there was a mix of emotions and body parts, but I won't go into the details of that. Needless to say, the next morning, I scampered out, and I must have been seen by Miss Thaddeus Turnbuckle.
Tends to happen after things like that happen. You
Little
would
did
go
I
over
know,
it.
she did not inform me that she was to be engaged to this man.
Gasp!
That night, as we were getting ready to move our caravan, within the blink of an eye, we were all scooped up and taken away, locked up in chains, without trial, sent off to the gallows to be hung. Which is how I earned this scar across my neck. As
wasn't
they
at the
were
gallows, it was
taking
the
my
gallows.
family, my friends, the ones that taught me and trained me and brought me up to be the man that I am, I watched every single one of them go to those gallows and get hung right before me, murdered before my very eyes. And as he says this, the little smoke will come up and you'll see 4 people sitting on the gallows and then hung. And then they take them off and put 4 more up and they
Is
hang
this the
them.
video in your head that you're
Well,
describing?
this is he's doing minor illusion to show them.
Oh,
Yeah, so you see.
I missed that part. Okay, that makes
say
more
that.
sense now. I was
As
I was imagining the
You
smoke. I
see
just didn't know why I
you
was
see
imagining
the scared younger
That still
Jacobs standing there, and he says, as I was getting close to my turn, Miss Elizabeth came to me, and she whispered that she's so sorry for everything that had happened, and she gave me her favor, and I'll pull out his silken handkerchief that she gave him. And it was a message, little did I know, to the executioner. And he fit me with a special kind of knot or a noose or whatever rope he used. It didn't kill me. It kept me alive.
Why you make you so ugly?
Well, that's why I got this scar here. Yeah.
It was silk
Why-
rope.
Oh,
it ruined,
different,
it ruined me
different.
from the neck down. Yeah. Well,
That's
face
why
up,
I
I've
have
always
a
been
big
this ugly.
beard.
I've always been this horrible.
You have a big beard.
But either way, I was spared.
It's a clean little
The mortician was also in on it. He declared me dead, and they threw me in the pile to be burned or buried, whatever they were going to do with it.
Oh.
And that night I escaped, barely with my life. And
So-
from then on, you know the rest.
As
Story
this
time with
story evolved and as you all got to know each other, you built a fire, you all settled down for the evening, you broke out the ale, you sat about, you recovered, you got to know each other, you became fast friends. And as your story was ending, into the firelight comes a little goblin wearing a loincloth, carrying a little javelin, and he's crying.
Start pulling
That was the most beautiful story I've ever heard in all my life.
I tackle him to the ground and put a knife to his throat.
Hey, very well. He's much smaller than you. Wait, roll your strength. Make sure you can do it.
Wouldn't it be a grappling?
10 or above. What'd you get?
Well, I got a 17 plus.
You grapple him to the ground, and he's still wailing, and he's saying, "Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! I'll surrender."
Are you part of the Flaming Skulls?
No, not really. I more or less hate them.
Hey, that sounds like a good
Get
quality
off.
I
to
am a
have.
slave of them.
I'll help him up and ask if he knows where they are and pat him on the head.
Give him a
Make
drink.
him feel good. Give him a little drink there, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, right. That's why I
Ocean's
came.
flaring.
I heard your story. I've been watching you. I
Now
hate
that's a
them.
good pet. A
I
good
hate them
I was about to let mine
for
happen.
all
Thank you.
that
Doing a good
is
job.
wonderful in this world. I have great hate for them.
Lots of hate
can
going around here.
Roll
It's good emotion.
your
We like
20-sided dice with wisdom bonus.
And that is the first one of the night, folks.
What
I
is
can
that, a
see the
one?
failure from here.
Oh,
You
good
sense
times, good
absolute-
times.
I got a 4 with my with my
You,
No.
you all notice that the paladin is somewhat drunk. He is not noticing anything at the moment.
Oh, that was a
Slow
cold one.
down a bit, sir. You've got
You
all
guys?
night. You don't have to
Paladin
empty
is
your cup.
not
Paladins
used to the
and
air.
their
Are my
vices.
best friends.
You don't have to empty your cup every time we fill it. Honestly, can you slow down a bit? Seriously, slow down just a
Why
little
else
bit.
do you fill a cup?
He's got a good point.
He's
not
got
do
to
that.
fill a cup.
Look at the
Alright,
cup.
alright.
Half full.
That's more logical.
I
than
like to look at the cup completely full.
That's a lot more logic than the barbarian can take. It's like, you're right.
I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, Scotland.
My name is Regal Pox.
Pox. I'm gonna call you Poxy.
I am a
Foxy,
goblin,
I
'tis
like
true.
it, I like it.
But I wish to tell you that I am not like my brethren. And that is why I have been enslaved. And I will help you if you will help me. For know ya, I know a way into their establishment. Where the dungeon. They live underground. And I will take you there. Through secretive means.
I like Pox.
And what do you
I
want in
like Poxy.
return there, Poxy?
My pet wolf.
That wolf.
Yeah, don't kill it, because it's not nice. It is nice.
It's
not mean.
No. Well, where is your
It's
pet?
not a warg at all. They think it's a warg, but it doesn't smell like one. It doesn't really look like one.
How big is your wolf?
Oh, he's big.
Big woof.
Oh, is that why
Hey.
they think it's a war?
Like
Because
big
it's
to
big.
you or big to me?
I
Well,
And is it
it is
really
very,
big to
very
me?
big to me, and I think it would also be big to you.
Taller than me, then.
No, it's not taller than you. Well, if it's on its hind legs, it is taller than you.
I think it's a dire wolf situation.
Dire wolf would be like my height, standing on the floor. Yeah, we can help you out with your wolf. We can help you out.
Then I will help you.
Yeah.
Sneak up on the Goblin King of the Flaming Skull.
Goblin King.
That sound good to the group.
As a halfling, I have a thing against Goblin Kings. Aye.
How do you have so much rage
Do-
in your little body? I didn't train you to be this way.
The smaller you are, the more
all
condensed
that-
the
you see,
rage.
that's-
I didn't
Aye.
train
It's all
you
that
to be
extra
this way.
energy he has tucked away there.
What is
He has to work it off. You know?
Sends out shocking grasp into the air.
My name is Rhaegal Pox. What is your name?
My name is Rhaegar. No. What is it? I'm Sam Goodfellow. Sam Goodfellow's the name. Evocation's the game. Pleasure to meet
Sam,
you, Rhaegar. Aye.
I would like to make an observation.
Is your pet a bit psychotic?
Yes, that's why I love him.
I prefer the
That's
term
why I love
eccentric.
him. He's a bit.
I would like to make
The
an
goblin's
observation.
making an observation.
Uh-oh.
You are fat.
Well, that's not very nice thing
I-
to say about my pet.
Wait, Sam, I just realized something. Now there's someone here shorter than you.
I immediately, I think we should take him in. And I am not fat.
You just-
I'm well fed.
Jake's was gonna look for something.
You just
for
want us to take him
Goblin
in because
stand
he's
on,
shorter than you are.
just to make him a little bit taller. Got a 16 to look for something for the goblin to stand.
If you could borrow the paladin's shield.
Do you mind just letting the goblin stand on it so he's taller than the
I
other
climb
one?
up onto
That'd
the
be
shoulders
funny.
of my
Yeah, right.
barbarian.
I have 4
no,
javelins. He
check
could
that
use
out.
2 to stand on like,
Like
stilts.
stilts?
Like stilts.
The goblin stands on his shield and towers above you. He says to you,
Kill
Ron,
this goblin.
if you will follow me, I will lead you. Perhaps we should sleep first, because if we get up early, the wolves will be asleep.
Wolves.
Smart thinking for a goblin.
Aye.
Yeah, right, I'm very small.
For a goblin.
Would you be smart enough to say possibly lure a group of intrepid adventurers into a trap?
Yeah, I would be that smart, but that's not what I'm doing. It isn't.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if he's lying.
All right. What's he get?
I'm rolling really good today.
I trust this guy. He seems like a real guy.
My insight is non-nat 20.
You think that he's telling the truth?
All right. I believe you, goblin.
Aye. That sounds like a good
And he
plan
says-
to me.
With someone who could play the panpipes this beautifully, and he brings out panpipes and he starts playing.
A new
and,
bard!
And you love it. You love the panpipes.
Well, I love the panpipes.
Absolutely beautiful. I feel like that's the way that they were always meant to be played.
Master of the
And-
pan flute.
Oh.
Yes, Raygold Pox, master of the pan flute.
The
You're-
pox flute, as we like to call it.
Yeah.
I
Oh, no.
flute.
That
Oh
sounds
no,
gross.
you never want to. You never.
don't like
Two
that.
things that will make
Sounds
your
gross.
ears bleed. The beauty of your pan music and the pox itself. So
Yeah.
It's just as he's playing goose coming out of the bottom.
mean,
Just pus and pox.
why
Never-
do you think of disgusting
Never
things?
play on a
Name's
Pox
Ray Gold
flute.
Pox
No,
flute.
no, that.
What?
So, you all doze off. You're leaving a guard. Are
Aye.
you going in shifts? What do you do?
I will take the first.
going to sleep. I'm drunk.
I will take the
Sam
first
Goodfellow
shift.
ate so much food, he is also sleepy.
I will also take a shift. My pet can lay here and
So we need
snooze
the
as
First
he should.
shift, nothing happens.
Okay.
Or just 2
Wait.
shifts? 3 shifts, 2 shifts?
8.
It's late. It's
Well,
probably
during
2
my
shifts,
shift,
2 3 hours.
I think I want to do some smithing.
That would keep everybody awake, and it would draw in all sorts of
Except
unwanted
for the
visitors.
pilot.
We'll probably
When you
kill
hammer
you.
on stuff.
We'll probably kill you
Well-
just to keep you quiet.
It just seemed like the one
I'm
guy
gonna
sitting
start
there-
smithing and just see what
Bloodshot
happens.
eyes.
What are
I
you
got- I
using
got-
for an anvil?
Oh, I've got my smithing tools with me, of course.
You have your smithing tools. You don't have an anvil in your
No,
backpack.
no, I like the
Well, I
idea.
got a
that he's
little
just-
stump
I
anvil,
like
you
the
know?
idea he's just carrying around an
I was
anvil.
gonna say you just take the one side of it.
Yeah,
Ah.
a stump anvil.
So you got a
Aye.
hard lower.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
So I
no,
take
no.
that out and I start, hitting stuff.
I yell over to the eatery. Hey, eatery, I think I found an anvil, and I cast silent image to make a perfectly
No,
no
minor illusion.
minor illusion.
Silent image is like the walking.
Oh yeah, you're right. I cast minor illusion. I got my words. Man.
Oh, that's great!
I tried out.
And I go over and I'm gonna take my hammer and I'm gonna whack!
Goes right through.
Hammer goes right through.
This
Must
anvil
be
is
kind.
no good.
No, try again.
I'm gonna.
Nobody's getting any sleep in this
I'm gonna go
party.
ahead and
Is it
go
time
to
for
sleep.
my
I'm gonna
second
try
shift?
and
Sorry.
over in the
Some
corner.
good friend.
I'll even
I'm
move
gonna
a
huff
little
away.
bit.
We're smoking them
Is
tight.
it
Very
time for
little
my-
sleep happens in the first watch.
Is it time for my second watch yet? I'm awake. I might as well do
There
something
is.
productive.
Hey.
Alright.
Let's see about the second watch.
Pack
I'm
my stuff
still
up.
asleep.
Nothing
AKA
happens in the
passed
second
out.
watch.
Beautiful, thank you.
It is now close to dawn. Raygold
Wait,
Pox.
who's Don?
Well, you see.
Whoever she is,
You're
is
asleep.
close.
You're not talking.
These are the jokes, folks. Raygold Pox. Raygold Pox wakes you all up
You're a
And
horrible thing
with
for waking
dog.
me up.
and says, "Could you follow me? I'll bring you on a secret passage. Past the woods, up the hill, to the secret entrance to the goblins'
Pass
place,
Pass
where they live."
Guys,
Mom, I
we
want,
get a short
Ma,
rest
I
or a
want to
long
sleep,
rest?
Ma.
No, wake up. Wake up.
I'm awake.
Wake up.
Rest.
It's time to wake up.
guys, I say we
You
follow
got a
him.
long rest.
I say we follow him after I throw up in the bushes.
He keeps mentioning
time.
these wolves. I'm
Wait,
a bit
you're a
interested
paladin. You
in
can
the
purge
wolves.
poisons from yourself. Alcohol is
It's
a
not
poison.
as much fun.
He's not.
Alright, well I'm
With the paladin.
gonna
Nick.
discreetly go over
Drink
to
till you
the
have puke.
barbarian girl over there.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna say, you know what? Just in case, why don't you have your pet, kind of sneak off and, kind of follow us a bit back. That way, in case, it's a trap and we all get tied up and we're about to be
Look at my
eaten, maybe he
spells.
could,
You know what? I'm gonna
help
go
us
ahead and-
escape
I'm gonna go
or
ahead and
something. I'm
suggest
just
that-
kind of whispering it to her
Yeah.
because
Well.
I'm a little suspicious.
I won't say anything.
Somebody's throwing a temper tantrum.
little
I
bit.
agree that I think that would be a good idea for Pet, here,
Alright.
Pet who was not paying attention to
You'll do that with your pet?
Yeah, I think he should probably
I
go
think
off
this
and
is a
follow
great
along
plan.
and-
What?
Yes, all of that. You're going to do all of what he said.
I don't know if the neurotic mess should be the quiet one, but okay.
Actually,
He's a half
It's better than the
I am a,
He's
I'm a
really loud,
light-foot
too.
halfling.
What about the
So I
sneaky
can
rogue?
hide behind a creature one size larger than me.
We don't want the
back
sneaky
size
rogue to do
larger.
stealth?
No,
I'm
no.
back
I think
and I
Sneaky Rogue's a
feel
bit
much
too
better.
emotionally
It's
involved in
fine.
this. He needs to be with the rest of
Alright.
the group so we can support him
I'm
in his
looking
time
at
of
the
need.
spell.
the dwarf is a wonderful strategist.
Let's take one that shouts a lot and make him sneaky.
Raygold Pox
Aye.
leads you down a path, and at one point he goes, shh, 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 shh.
I roll into stealth.
I tried to roll it.
I also roll stealth.
Look through this crack here in the rocks. See down there? And you look through, and you can see that you're on a little tiny winding path that's going on. And you can see down that you're still high above the plateau, like 100 feet above the plateau in this rocky area. You can see that there is an opening. There's a gateway with a portcullis. Right?
Portcullis?
I rolled an 11 to go on this.
A portcullis. Portcullis.
A portable list?
Portcullis.
And that is the main entrance, and you can see portcullis.
They're gonna hear us.
You can see
He's adding a K in there.
some goblin guards standing in front of this portcullis.
I
And then
How
in
many
front of
goblin
it,
guards?
Aye. And how far away are they?
You can only see 2.
100 feet.
And in front of that, you can see that there's a pit. And at the bottom of the pit, there's a couple wolves and wargs moving around. Well, you can't tell what they are, but
They're moving.
wolf-ish creatures. And that they have a cave that leads in.
Let's
And
take
where's
out
the
the
pit?
guards.
Aye.
Wait, before we do anything, I want to use my danger sense thing and just make sure that we're seeing all that there is to actually see. That what we're taking in is what's genuinely going on. There's not anything around.
That's mostly for combat.
Yeah, well, I still want to do it.
You do sense danger, of course, in the pit and
Right.
at the gate.
Any other
And-
dangers that we haven't immediately noticed?
Boy, my foot's a
Roll your 20-sided.
6.
No, you don't sense any. Now,
Guys, it's fine.
Raygold Pox says, right,
It's the pit
See,
in front of the gate.
now follow me up this path, and I will
pit in front
bring
of the
you
Yeah, and there's
to
general there.
the lookout post up above, aye, and then there's a little bit of a passage that leads down to a back hallway inside where they live, right? And we can even go probably to where they keep the wolves and get my wolf. Then we could go even deeper to where they keep the slaves. I'll ride away on my wolf playing my pan flute, and you can become slaves. I mean, you can rescue the slave.
Wait, what?
I was joking. It was a joke.
Aye.
Wrong.
It's
It's
a
a
joke.
really bad joke.
It's a
Especially
horrible
when
joke.
you're a goblin.
Go ahead, sorry. No, go ahead.
Now, you go ahead, Mr. Drunk Paladin.
Still.
I don't trust him.
He's Mr. Hunger.
You can trust me!
I'm
I
don't
a little
trust him either.
hungover, but I just don't.
I put
That
my
slip
full
up.
faith in him, and I,
I
say
don't
that
believe
at the
he's
top
lied
of my
to us
lungs.
yet, but I also don't really trust Poxy. No offense, Poxy, but I don't really trust
I
him
trust
much.
you
What if
completely,
Poxy-
Foxy.
How did you get out
we
here,
stop-
Poxy?
we
How
trust
did
him
you get
more
out
if we
of
hate him.
I
the
trust you completely.
camp?
We trust
Oh,
him more if we
well,
hate him.
I was a slave,
We have bits
so
of
I
gold
was
left.
sent to work on the tall
Made it into a
staircase.
dagger.
And I attacked you with a group of other goblins yesterday, but I didn't. I had to, but I didn't
Smells
try and hurt
familiar.
you. I
Poxy,
missed every time I threw a javelin.
Foxy,
I would
baby.
like to use my intimidation.
Yes.
And Poxy, I swear.
Wait, were you asking Poxy if you could use your
No,
intimidation?
Foxy, I'm
saying
about to
I'm-
intimidate you.
I'm
Prepare.
Are you gonna intimidate me?
I'm trying
Stop!
to.
You're being very intimidating.
Hey,
Stop!
Boy.
If you lead us into something, I swear, this headache,
was a baby.
it does not answer for much, and you will be the first one to die. Just so you know.
I am
that was
so,
great.
I am so intimidated. It's making me very upset.
Intimidating.
Please
That's
stop.
good, because I was really trying to be intimidating, and I wasn't sure if I was getting it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Stay
I
away
ride
from
a
that
wolf.
place.
Just so you know. Right. So your little intimidation thing. Yeah. Right. Oh, so impressive!
glad it worked.
I'm a paladin. Look at me, all shiny. I ride a wolf. Right.
You'll see.
You are a wolf.
I ride
Sam
a wolf,
Goodfellow can ride wolves too.
but
We all can ride.
I'm telling
wolves.
you the truth.
You're
Follow
a
me up
medium
here
creature,
and
they're
we can
medium
sneak inside. And I'm telling you the truth about when I get my wolf, I'm gone. I have told the truth. All right, not the
Elevation,
entire
sunset.
truth. I did steal this from you last night. But other than that, I have done no wrong. All right. I stole this from you too. But other than that, nothing.
I don't trust him. Anyone who steals money from mercenaries can't be trusted.
Well, that's what I do, right? I've always done that.
Cannot wait to get this.
Take us to the spot.
Can we do that
All
now?
right.
Can we do that now?
The vengeful sort.
Oh, that explains
Ray-
a lot.
Can we do it
Oh,
now?
shit.
I need a bit of
What did
violence.
he
Can
say?
we do it now?
What?
Don't
What
tell
did
him.
you say? I
He
didn't hear
threatened to
what
cut
you
off
said.
Proxy's head.
Why would you tell him?
Nose!
Don't cut
He
his
wasn't
head.
supposed to hear.
You're so loud. I'm going to muzzle you, pet.
All right.
Why do I let,
So,
why do I let you? Why do I
Regal
let you?
Pox, still wearing his
Pull my knife.
loincloth and carrying his little
Well,
javelin.
we're glad he's still wearing his loincloth.
Yeah, although it's starting to sag in the back.
Oh.
You see a little bit of.
I am leading.
No, we're good.
We're
We
fine.
already can visualize it just fine.
Please, someone
As I'm
give him a
leading the
belt.
group,
Can I
I
give him a
see
piece
nothing.
of my leather as a
I
belt?
see nothing but
Please.
stones,
He's leading
rocks,
the
and
group.
the path ahead of me.
You
He's
gave
leading the group. He
Regal?
knows where we're going.
Is that that?
No,
Please
I'm
use
walking
the dog
kind of
line.
like a foot ahead of him.
Are you
like-
related to? Are you related to
point
something
away.
else?
You tell me where to go.
Hey, what?
Damn
So you make it up the little path, and
Grabbing this.
he says,
chocolate.
Aye.
and you get up the little path to the top.
Wait, we have to be quiet?
I will cut out your tongue.
Do it. I'll let you. We can shish kebab it.
They heard us.
To be fair, my halfling hasn't reached maturity yet. He's 17.
Does anyone have
I
any ability to
smacked
make
the
him be
halfling over
quiet?
the
Because
head.
obviously I have no control over my pet.
Raygold says, if when we get up there, there's a goblin, I would suggest you kill him very quickly, so he does not warn the others, because there's lots of goblins in there, you know.
I prepared
This
javelin.
seems.
Right.
I'd actually say, you want to watch him, Poxy. I'll go up and sneak around.
No, wait, I
How many
have.
ranged attacks do we have?
I got some lovely spells. Do
You two want to take the and I'll watch Poxy.
I'll stay with
No,
the
no.
paladin. I'll stay with the paladin and with Poxy.
Put my javelin away. Pull out my sword.
Roll, we can.
I'll,
out them all.
I'll go down in the
I'll stay
stealth.
with you. We'll keep this one.
I put on my sneaky pants too.
I like it a lot.
Oh,
There's
10.
nothing long
They
range I
didn't
got.
fit very good.
I got a
But I got
15,
nice and clean.
I
just fine.
go down.
It has another end.
and I'll start walking around the corner.
That makes me scared.
indicated off to where it is. To
I like when they make
see
this
what I can
sort
see.
I
best.
can as a light. Not conversation. As a light.
Like,
As a Lightfoot half elf, I am able to I can hide behind only when I'm obscured by a creature. So.
Did you say you're a half elf?
No, I'm a halfling.
Halfling.
A Lightfoot halfling.
Oh.
And
You're
I
probably welcome
got
to take
a
him with you.
15.
All right.
Take him with you.
You,
but you're obscured by like my rear.
Exactly.
No.
I can hide when I'm only
the
obscured by
halfling,
one person.
He's in my
and
ass.
Jacob Jestire. So Sam and Jacob,
I don't like
you come
how you said
sneaking
that.
around the corner. What you see is there's a little entranceway with actually a leather covering over it. But there's a tiny little bench sitting on sort of a little ledge. And there's a goblin sitting on that little bench, and he's whittling over the side, and he's looking down basically at the entrance to the
Hole.
their
Yeah.
home.
Pit.
Yeah.
Hole.
The
Pit.
The pit
Pit.
for the
Pit of
wolves.
despair.
the pit with a pit of despair.
Wait.
Yeah.
The pit of despair with the wolves and the
Jacob.
opening of the goblins.
He's,
Nail it to the wall.
he's sitting over that pit. We can launch him. Yes, that's right. We can do that to him. We'll cover up his mouth. We'll shove him into the ground. Yeah, that's great.
I choke him out.
I'm so glad that I'm the best day back with you.
I'm choking you. You
Okay,
can't talk.
audience
I'm
can't
choking
hear
you. You
me.
can't talk.
We're so quiet they can't hear us.
Shut up.
The goblin
And I'll
The
let you
goblin
go.
turns around
Uh-oh.
and looks right at you.
As you're choking.
It goes
Completely sit still.
Why are you choking?
rock deal.
Hound to
That was
the wall.
goblin for what the frick?
Can I
And you see it grab a javelin.
Wait, can I see the goblin? I'm talking out of game. Can I see
Yes,
the goblin?
he's right in front of you.
Okay.
You're both looking right at him. He's looking at you.
Do you mind if I
He's
use a
grabbing a
reaction?
javelin.
I
What was
the
it?
hobbit at the
As
goblin.
he's getting his javelin ready, I'm going to pull him in front of me.
And I cast.
Throw him at the goblin. Throw him
You're gonna
at
kill
the
my-
goblin.
Wait.
Yes, you can do that.
Is he still sitting on that bench?
Because you did have your hands around his neck.
Is he still sitting?
No, he just stood up.
Oh,
stood up.
stood up. Okay. And should I roll initiative or can I?
Roll initiative.
Shoot.
17. What'd you get?
7.
Ooh!
That's
No,
lower.
that's
He chucks his
Oh,
javelin.
that's a 9. I got a 10. Still doesn't matter.
no. It's
He chucks his javelin at you.
And as a reaction, I cast shield.
Oh, very nice.
Nice choice.
So then he has to roll.
I
disadvantage.
just add +5 to my armor class, so I have a 16 now.
That's almost the size as mine.
It's a handy little spell, even though I can only use 3. So I was trying not to.
The javelin comes straight at you. Plink! And falls to the ground. It hits your shield.
Good job, Pet.
Falls to the ground right in front of you.
I will throw him to the
Wait,
side.
no,
pull
wait,
short
wait,
bow
whoa,
and
whoa.
arrow and shoot an arrow.
Wait,
aiming
what was
for
your
his neck.
initiative? What was your
The
initiative?
Prince of Arrows.
The
Jacob,
goblin
what was
tries to run into the
Sorry, the whiteboard.
underneath the leather. So roll.
I like just being able to watch
Red
the battle.
leather.
Give me a second. I think it's over 20.
You
Oh,
are.
you hit. If you're that
Yeah,
close.
you got 14.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, 19.
You hit.
All right.
Hey.
What these
Can I cast a spell? I'll get ready for it.
I shoot for 9 damage.
It arrow in the back. It staggers forward, grabs onto the leather, and slides down the leather, dying, coughing up blood on the leather. When you walk through and part the curtains, you can have blood all over you.
Nice
I
visual.
make sure that it's really dead, and I cast firebolt on it.
Okay,
To barbecue it.
wait, are you actually doing that?
I said it, so I
Because
can't take it back.
I'm gonna kick his hand to try and shoot it off. So no, I'm not even gonna. You know what? Fine, burn down the goddamn mansion. Whatever.
Jacob,
Your
you
fireball goes.
You gotta listen to the
It's
plan
dead.
here. You got well. It did. He said that I
Did
thought
it
it
set
wasn't
fire
dead.
to anything?
No,
not.
no. I think.
There was
I
just
think
no leather.
no
Jacob,
more-
you gotta listen to the plan here.
There's all stones.
I think since we're getting ready to go inside now, I think this would be a great time to take our break and show our fabulous video,
Kill you.
I told you there was a
which
plan.
is UForge.
We're out of
Here at the Drunken Smithy, we do a UForge video. Hey, pardon. Wait, he's gonna tell me something.
No. It's Forging On.
Forging
episode
On.
4.
Episode 4 is, of course, what I meant. I'm the Dungeon Master. Everything I say is correct. No, I messed up. Forging On. Episode 4. Please enjoy.
What action, she said! Ah!
Drunken Smithy!
So today, lots of forging! I don't know which camera to look at. I'll look at that one.
Look at that.
Lots
She
of-
told you which
lots-
one.
But he might be zooming. Lots of forging today.
Forging.
Tired. I was sweating. I was very dirty.
East Meadow's bad. It's true.
Ah, smells great. Well, that was a little bit of a pick-me-up there. It was. It's like there was so much testosterone in my own pit crevice that I woke me up.
Whoa, Greg, can
Close up.
you not talk about your pit crevices on film, please?
You talked about it.
Whoa.
You said I was.
You said crevice.
You said I was odiferous.
We-
Crevice.
yeah.
Crevice is a great word. I just thought about what I said. It made me laugh. I want to show a weapon.
Show a weapon.
Look at that there. This is black
That's a
walnut.
knife.
It is a knife.
Yeah, that's a knife.
I would say I would call this a traditional tanto.
It's got the kitey part and the hold on part.
No.
That's all you need now.
Oh.
See, look, it's kind of like this one. This has got a blade and a hold on part.
You just made that.
Yeah?
It's lovely. I like your knife.
Well, thank you. You go ahead and finish that one. I'll talk
Right,
about this
wait.
one a little bit.
Hey, black walnut, brass guard, traditional tanto, not the American type with the chisel point, but rather a traditional samurai-esque point. I love this. I made it for you. Weird, I love you and you. Doesn't matter. I just like saying it that I'm confused. I'm gonna place it here.
Right. All right. So this is a bear paw knife. See the bear paw on the guard there?
Looks like flames coming out the back.
A bit like.
Like when you light your flatulence.
All right. So this is made out of a very old file. I think it's like 100 years old. A gentleman sent it in, and
That's a piece of crap steel.
yeah. It's very hard to forge, in fact. Very hard because you push it too hard and it just wants to crack on you, you know. So I had to work it by hand. Had to get really hot. But I think I got it worked down to something's pretty nice.
I think you did a great
Pretty
job.
nice.
Oh, look. All right. This is what I've been doing lately. I've been taking railroad spikes and I've been turning them into little knives, little stabby things. And first I started making skein dews. They were super sweet and sharp and lovely and you could stick in your boot. And then I thought to myself, I said, self, that skein dew might be a wee bit large for some people. So then I made one even smaller today. And you know what? I thought I made it even smaller than this, but it's actually not that small. But it's beautiful. Little skein dew. I just want to throw it, but the camera people will die. So I won't throw these at them. And then I made this out of the very same railroad spike. I did it by integrating the head of the spike into the knife. I squished it and I smushed it and I integrated it up inside it. So most of the handle is actually the head. And it's actually pretty severe. This is like a super strong stiletto.
Yeah, it's still really thick.
I know, I like it.
I was surprised.
I know you want one of these.
It could be even
I
bigger.
want one of these. I want to try and throw it again. I would kill the camera people, so I can't throw it. All right, I talked about the railroad spikes. Now,
Aye.
look, for me spitting my beer earlier, they're all
Oh,
wet.
Greg, you beer spitter.
I know, but I laugh.
That's
Go,
horrible.
it's your turn.
All right, well, this is what I made over here. See this?
Oh, look at
Look at that.
Bert, that's beautiful. So when you're going camping, you jam the 3 ends into the turf.
Yeah, that's right.
Aye.
That's right. And then you can get a grill put on here. Ooh, a grill, it's very nice. You can put your hamburgers on there.
Oh, and you
bratwurst.
You hang the grill from it.
Yeah, you gotta get another piece of chain. You know,
Aye.
but the grills come with the chain, so you know, it's
Nice.
good. And you can cook over your
Oh, I see
campfire without holding it on a stick like this. You know,
Yeah, that's
'Cause
great.
if your arm gets tired when you hold it on your knife like this,
And you
know.
I get it. That's a good look for you.
I know.
The squatty cookie look.
So I get a bit of a twist, and then I made a little spreader there for the chain, like that, and I did some hooks and whatnot. It's nice.
That's fantastic. I love that.
You get that.
I love
was
that
clever.
tripod. I think it would be fun to make more of those types of things because every time we make them, I go, "Oh, look at that there! Blacksmithing skills. We have them." Wait, normally we make blades. So
Axes.
Oh yeah, I made this today as well as those other suckers, and the idea was to take a railroad spike and turn it into a poniard. You know, a long stabby thing again, a French one. Now, this is what I did, and my erstwhile partner, Bert Gregory Jones, aka E-Tree. You made a nice V-shaped swage for our coloring. A die for our press, and I use that. So it's a triangulated blade. It's kind of interesting. I like it. I also want to throw this at you. I won't, but I really want to. I want to throw things. Yo, show them this.
Oh, look at. Well, I didn't do much of this. This is mostly your work.
All right.
There. I had to put a stamp on it. And I heat treated it.
You do the Vanna.
I sharpened it.
You did a lot.
I bit. But you forged it.
I did. And then I did the handle.
I
didn't do the handle.
Yeah, we had a prince do the handle.
I know, that's
Isn't that great?
I love that. I polished up the handle, but I didn't.
Yeah, well, you carved it out, but he glued it.
Yeah.
He did the
He
gluing.
did the part I hate doing.
The gluing. Yeah,
It
it's
looks
pretty
good.
nice. Yeah. You can look at that.
And that's mahogany.
Mahogany. I
The
love
handle's
mahogany. It's not the hardest wood in the world, but it's.
We made 6 of those little steak knives.
Yes, we did.
That's grand.
It is grand.
Oh! Here's one more thing before I fall asleep. See this axe here? You know who made this?
You?
Christina.
No, really?
Yeah, Christina, are you out there in television land? Yeah, Christina made this. I finished it off for you. I finished it off for you, Christina. And I put black walnut grips on her there. And I think those look fantastic. I love the decoration she put on.
Yes.
She sort of fullered it with the back of the hammer there.
Yeah, a bit. We've been having good fun throwing axes like that. But not that one.
Not this one.
Would break the handle off it.
Alright, this black walnut is very hard, but I don't know if it's as hard as cement when it bounces off. But I want to throw this one too at you! I'm gonna kill our camera people today.
Don't kill the camera people again.
I won't, I promise.
It takes forever to find new ones.
I know, my beer's gone. Maybe we should, we gotta tell them quickly about all the things that we're doing here.
Oh, you remember the D&D game that we had, even though it was a snowstorm?
That was lots of fun.
It was lots of fun. We went and we rescued Jestire, the Prince of Arrows.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And you fought off harpies and goblins.
Yeah.
And it was a merry time. A merry time was had by all. So we
Indeed.
play
Indeed.
Dungeons and Dragons. I'm the Dungeon Master.
Indeed.
Don't I look like a Dungeon Master? I'm the Dungeon Master. We play Wednesday nights, 7 until we're done, and we live stream it on Twitch. Go ahead, do it.
Already did it.
Oh, we live stream it on Twitch.
It was subtle. It was a subtle twitch this time.
We live stream it on Twitch. And it's a great time. And we give things away. What are we giving away? Tease them.
Oh, this week we are giving away. I don't remember what we're giving away this week.
I don't either.
Oh,
Battle Axe bottle opener.
We're giving it away
Wait,
for no money at all.
Oh, I didn't bring one, but we made tons of them today, in fact.
Yeah.
But I don't have it with me.
Oh, but you know what we're giving away the next week? Not this coming Wednesday, but the next week.
That's important. Share.
Yeah. I'm making a bit of a Damascus knife. Yeah. Made up a big old billet of Damascus. I'm gonna whack a piece off there.
Tell me that's not crazy.
I'm gonna make it up, and that's
It's crazy.
That's an expensive knife. It's like a $200.
It's a very expensive knife. You've been working on that billet for a long time.
A while, yeah.
And now you've slammed it out into a knife. Well, finishing tonight. But that's gonna look amazing.
It's gonna be great.
Amazing Drunken Smithy knife.
Yeah, and there's not that many people be on the stream, you know. You got a good chance of winning.
You've got a great
like
chance.
a 1 in 20, you know.
Hey.
Well, that's it.
Drunken Smithy!
Welcome back to Drunken Smithy Dungeons and Dragons. So, we're on a quest. The name of this adventure is Goblin's Gambit. We have just arrived at a goblin abode, and the hardy adventurers are about to enter. They've just killed a guard. They have a goblin spy who's leading them into this abode. One thing I want to mention is please sign up for to follow us on Twitch.
Do it.
And that will make you eligible for a battle axe bottle opener. Yes, with these bottle openers, you can go. It's also 1075 high carbon steel that has been forged, so you can sharpen this blade and then go and use it like a ninja throwing star axe.
They're actually
Not
really
suggested.
good throwing axes.
The Viking
Not
samurai.
suggested.
The Viking ninja.
Wait, if somebody wins that, can they give it to one of us? Because some of us don't have those yet.
Yes.
Follow us whether you want it or
see?
not, because it's free.
You can also buy them online.
Who
You
doesn't
can
like
just
themselves?
email us or visit us on Facebook, and you can get all sorts
Paladin.
of wonderful things from the Drunken
Makes good
Smithy.
points.
Drunken Smithy, we make custom swords, knives, daggers, axes, anything you want, really. We'll make it.
Mustache axes.
A mustache axe.
And
Like
mustache.
that. Oh,
Just
God.
a mustache.
My logic is
He's gonna put his eye
undeniable.
out with it.
Yes. And next week,
I'm a patron of
Oh,
Dorcas.
next week, ladies and gentlemen, listen very carefully. We're giving away the nicest blade that we have done yet. It is a Damascus steel
You
dagger.
Damascus?
yes,
Now-
350 layers in this. I would have done more, but if you do more than that, you can't really even see the layers.
Yes.
So I think this right
It's really
here
beautiful.
is a lot.
I don't know that you can zoom in on
Next
that.
week,
Probably not.
You probably can't see the layers.
Damascus.
It would just
They
make
can't
it.
get laid.
Yeah, I don't think it would focus in on it.
Hers.
Or you can just smack the face of the camera.
Yeah, don't smack the face of the camera.
Yes.
Just know that this is brilliant.
So if you watch next
It's even
week
more brilliant up close.
and you are a follower,
And it doesn't have a handle yet. It will have a scale wooden handle.
yes. So if you watch next week and you're following us, right? You don't have to just begin following us next week, but even if you were the first person that followed us,
Yes.
then
Lucky you.
you
No, I was gonna
would
have
qualify to win this, but you gotta watch next week.
Look it up.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I hope you do. We'll continue with this adventure next week. Now, we're going to try and get through as much as we can tonight. So,
It's a little distraction.
there you all are. You are at the entrance, the secret entrance to this dungeon.
What did
Jacob,
Popsy
Jacob.
do when they killed his, the scout?
He is stripping the body and putting the armor on.
Nice.
No more loin on.
You,
Hey,
Poxy.
Jacob,
Yeah.
Poxy.
I mean, I was watching.
We
but-
should throw the body into the warg pit so it looks like
Oh,
a
well,
nice
that's
clean
the
up.
plan.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once,
it's good
You
clean up.
actually
Yeah,
have a
right.
good idea
Perhaps,
for
yeah.
Why do you think I was
wait.
cooking it for him?
Before you-
Goblins
before
hold a
you
lot
go-
of diseases.
Before you go hucking bodies around, you might want to think, right? Because there's guards down there. They're watching. They'll see a body go flying, naked body now. It's naked. See, because I'm wearing the armor, right? It'll go flying off the edge, tumbling somersault through the air into the wall pit. Then the guards will go, oh, who stripped the body and threw it off the top of the cliff?
Don't they
Probably another
feed
side
don't you
goblin.
feed your dead slaves to the wolves?
Well, yeah.
He just looks like a dead slave now.
Except for he's coming from the guard post at the top.
We just mimic. Hey, Poxy, this is what you're gonna shout.
I guess
Hey,
Pops-
a slave is coming down to you. Just you now look like the guard. Just shove him off.
Or
for us.
if I
Trade
do
their
it,
clothes.
He
Well, you
did.
know what?
You
You
did.
did that already? Oh.
if I do it in Goblin, very important,
Hey.
then that actually might work.
Poxy, do it.
Or
do
are we
it,
going
do
through a
it.
lot of
Here's
trouble
something.
to dispose of a body we can
Yeah,
just
we
throw
just-
in a
Here's
bush?
something we could do.
I'm an eccentric
Other
person.
than that,
We could build a trebuchet. I love to build stuff.
And I have the spell catapult.
Stop.
No
Poxy,
catapults, no
Poxy, go
trebuchets.
ahead and
Go
get
ahead,
rid of that
Poxy.
body. We trust you there.
we could also
Good job,
not
boy.
do
You got this.
anything
Good boy.
since this is a very secret entrance and there won't be a guard change for many hours yet.
Oh, just leave it the way it is
Wait,
then.
do you know how much we get distracted? That's gonna be a lot of hours.
sneak
Hey.
in.
We didn't get distracted nearly as much until you shared.
Leave
Sorry,
Michael
that was
alone.
very
He's
inappropriate.
trying.
Tell you
He's
what,
trying.
this fellow here.
I take a gag and I tie it around the halfling's face.
I try to not get affected by that.
That would be
Dexterity.
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 6.
All right. Here, one of you.
We both. Oh no!
Hey, lady.
I'm literally listening.
And we both had the same dexterity.
The naked
modifier.
goblin.
We both rolled a
I
7.
pick up the naked goblin. Why does it have to be
Throw
points?
him over that rock.
He keeps saying.
All right, that's what I do.
Don't throw him over the cliff. That's bad.
No, I'm gonna put him over the rock, behind
Yeah.
the rock, where he's gonna be hidden.
Yeah.
Yes, I do
Right. Let's go in now.
What was that guy carving?
Sprinkle some like scents on them so they don't.
A
that. Both of
stick.
you
Pick up his
two.
carving. It's just a
We
stick.
both
It's
rolled
just
a
a short
7.
stick.
Yeah, he was not a good carver. It's just a stick.
I'll flick it away.
It was.
my fault.
It looks
Listen
like
to
he
this
was
He deserved to die.
halfway to making a toothpick.
I just yelled at
He
you.
deserved to die. So unartistic.
All right, so you go inside.
Green is not a colorful color.
It's a
Who's first going inside?
it's a tiny
I
little
will.
room. There's a
Oh,
tiny
no.
little cask. There's a little bit of food. There's a cot. There's a goblin asleep on the cot.
I go directly to the food.
I go over and slit the goblin's throat.
All right.
Followed by me and my nice.
What food do I find?
Roll. Roll? Yeah, not to hit, but just see if you get a
D20.
1 or a under a 5.
It's like just in case
five.
it's funny.
He's
It's like you simply
asleep.
caress him.
You find
You
out
walked
you
over to
chose
cut
the
his-
really dull dagger.
I got a 13.
You walked over to cut his
That's
throat,
enough.
and
You
instead of
cut his
cutting his
throat.
throat, you bumped the bed
Throat's
and he
cut.
woke up in bed next to you.
You're just dreaming. Why do you have a bloody
You
knife?
stub your
Just
toe.
dreaming. It's like, this is a nightmare.
So right now, I
Goblins
suggest
only dream like
that
this.
this goblin we just cover up.
Man.
We
Blanket.
put him with the food.
I'll put his blanket up, I'll tuck him in, I'll sing my bedtime song.
Didn't you gag the hobbit?
No, we both rolled a 7, so it kind of ended in a
Oh.
stalemate.
He just kind of waved a rag in his face. And he
I
kept saying,
challenge you to a duel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tuck the goblin in, I'll sing him a little lullaby.
Roll him over
Yes,
towards
Bard,
the wall
sing a
so it
song,
looks like
Bard.
he's
Sing a
sleeping.
song.
If
So-
he's not already like facing the wall of the tent, I'll flip him
Sing a
over so he
song.
is facing.
There's a
it.
Do like
staircase
can you like
Sing
purify
out
the
leading
wall?
out of this room.
Maybe.
What are you gonna do in the room?
We just can I make a perception check?
Search
Yes.
the room.
I rolled.
A lot of burps.
I rolled
13.
Can I move?
You perceive nothing.
I
9.
perceive nothing.
So I also don't perceive.
16.
This room's all clear, guys.
Shall
It's
I roll
clear.
also just to make it a solid 3?
Guys, I found beer under the
15.
What about you, dwarf? What are you doing?
Well,
He's very contemplative.
They're all looking around.
Look at this.
Can I see us now?
I'm
like I'm
tired.
wearing one of those bikinis.
So I'm just gonna kind of sit down in the corner and
I'm wearing a halter top
take a bit of a
Why are you
nap.
telling them that?
because I'm doing a bit.
He just dozes off in the corner of the
I'm
room.
going to sleep
Alright.
in the corner.
Alright.
I find
Do I
an
have bad
answer.
dreams?
Atreus dozing off in the corner.
Do that. Now that I have the stuff, you can help.
Jacob Jestire, did you say you got a 16? Is that modified?
Yes.
Okay, wait,
You-
you're literally playing with your
You notice that there's a rock, right? A large rock in it, and it's stuck up against the wall. But it looks like perhaps it has moved around this room a little bit.
I'll go over and look closer to the rock and see if I can move it one way or the other.
It rocks pretty easily to one side.
Rock and roll.
What are you doing over there? Can I give you a hand?
How
Yeah,
heavy
you
is
need
it?
some help.
I go over to.
I'll
Let's all
start
talk at
pushing
once.
to see if I need a hand.
You don't.
Okay.
It rolls over,
No, I'm good.
I'm useless.
and the rock was only a bit yay big, right?
Oh, very small.
But behind it, you see an opening about yay big.
About 3 foot tall.
What's in that opening?
Oh, it's a dank, dark little passageway leading
I
there.
All right, let's send our.
Do you
let's
have
send our
any way
tunnel
to
dog.
lighten it?
The humans would have to
3
actually
foot
get on
tall.
their bellies.
Let's
Halfling
send.
doesn't-
Let's send the tunnel
Do you have
dog
any skills
first.
to?
The halfling could get on all
Here's
fours.
a question.
You can't just duck. You'd have to get on all fours.
That's fine.
You got no problem.
Can I just have a firebolt in my hand? Doesn't even know, or does it has to be cast?
Do you have
Not
like
if
a
you're
cantrip
crawling.
of lights?
Like,
or-
if you're gonna be on
I
your
don't have
hands
one
and
of those.
knees, you're not gonna be walking like this, holding a spell.
That was
the whole
genuinely the
time.
plan.
Well,
Could I fit down there
That
all
was
right?
that was the
Anyone
plan.
have a torch?
Yeah,
He
crawl
sticks
like
it to
fireball.
his
I do.
forehead.
All right,
I have
I'm gonna
torches.
crawl over and start going down the
Sticks it to his
hole. I
forehead.
can see in the dark pretty good.
Firebolt, essentially.
The dwarf crawls down the hole.
The dwarf crawls down the hole.
Good job, dwarf.
I follow the dwarf behind.
Now, are
Can I
the
make a
rest of the
perception roll?
party going to try and go down this hole after them?
I'm
Okay.
not following any
We're
smells.
splitting up.
There's no other way out of this room besides this hole.
There's a staircase that leads down, and there's the little draped leather.
There's
the
a
doorway where you
staircase that
came in.
leads down. I'm gonna go down the staircase and see what I see there.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
with you guys. Can you
These-
two? You
these
can see
two are in the
dark,
tunnel.
can't you?
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
You,
much.
you want to come along with me?
Are you
Like
good in the
these
dark? Are
I'm
you
good
good
with
in the
Paladin.
dark?
All right.
Okay,
Athens?
those three are going. Me and the
I'm not
paladin
sure.
are taking the stairs.
I
I still like crawling.
Can't remember if the Lightfoot can, because I'm going down the stairs with
I'm
you. But
too
I was gonna
drunk to
close this
crawl.
up after them.
Oh,
I think I'm feeling gassy.
that's why I'm taking the stairs.
and that's what firebolt's for.
So,
Just get rid of that.
15.
oh, he's
no.
definitely
God.
gassy.
So after they go through, I'll close the rock behind them.
What?
And we'll start walking down the steps.
All right.
You're coming down the steps without
Yeah,
me.
yeah. All the tall people
Guys.
are going together. All the short people are going together.
Guys,
I
I
like
can't see shit. I've made a bad decision.
But you can
Just
smell
stay
it.
close to
Just
the
follow
dwarf.
the dwarf
I grabbed the
smells,
dwarf's leg.
Just,
and
oh,
you
God.
follow the stink,
And whenever you pull
and
the leg.
the dwarf can see. Okay.
You
I'll go in the steps.
Wait,
too,
wait,
as I'm walking down the steps.
Part of my scholar pack, there's like matches. Can I just like crawl on like threes and just like have a match in
Put
front
a
of me?
put a
Say, I have
match
a
in your
torch.
helmet or your.
Can I give
Just
him
like
a third
stick-
of one of my torches? Because I have torches.
There's ways.
Yeah,
you
cut it into a
can do
third.
this.
Because he's little, so, you know.
So you light a torch?
Don't be lighting anything back there.
you don't need to light anything.
Oh,
The dwarf's right in front of you.
aye.
Just follow them.
He's
Yeah, we
lighting
wanna
up
do
the
stare his
passageway
butt.
just fine.
I want to
Don't start going spastic.
I want to perceive like anything
Thunderwave!
I
The
can
dwarf is gassy.
You know?
Blow up the tunnel,
Oh, I got a 7.
right? But
We're not
Without
What
modifiers.
you
It's
can
right in their
perceive with
faces,
that is that it's
so
just
I'm
rough
concerned.
hewn by primitive tools, and you're going down very steeply.
what,
You
what
go
do
down
see
a
the
staircase. You make it down about 30 feet, and the passageway levels out. You make it down in the passageway, the crawling space. You make it down about 30 feet, and you're coming into a little opening area, and you can hear some voices.
What language?
Goblin.
Does anybody speak Goblin?
Aye, dwarf.
Oh, the goblin is going down the little passageway with you all.
I was going to say, we lost Poxy
Hey,
for a second. Who's got
Pox,
Poxy?
Pox, what is that? What are they saying? Aye, my lord.
You're in the hole down there with me.
I know. Can you
That's
speak
where
Goblin?
Pox is. Pox
Oh,
came
Pox
with you
came
all.
down the hole with us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
sorry.
three littles and the
zoned
three
out
things are all
first.
I was
together.
reading the funny comments people were making.
I was gonna say.
You, and then
Oh,
little
all right, right.
shit.
Right, I'm paying attention.
I can't hear very well. Wait. Yeah, right. That's the king. That's the king talking to his
We
god.
can totally kill it.
Wait.
Kill it.
He's mocking. Oh yeah, he's mocking the flaming skull. Yeah, he's calling it names. And then you hear some yelling and some. You hear the sound of water being dumped on
I expected my
a
afternoon.
bonfire.
Oh God, why do they burn it?
Can I make
And you
a
hear
his-
goblin
Can I make
laughter.
Oh God, they're burning things.
My
and
character
laughing.
wants to make a history check. Just know the lore behind the burning skull.
All right, well, roll a history check.
Come on.
They're goblins.
3.
They're
It
goblins.
hit my hand.
3.
They're goblins.
That is 3.
Well, I'm still going to tell you a little bit. So, what flaming?
Wait, no, it was a 6.
This is what flaming skulls are. Flaming skulls are basically animated by powerful wizards out of the remains of dead wizards. They are usually very evil. They have the spells of the wizard that was
Do I remember this?
animated. You remember some of this. You know that you have heard legends of flaming skulls.
I hate these. They make them out of our skulls, wizard skulls, that is. Maybe
Yours
that
is very
dousing
little.
was maybe that dousing was there. They were dousing the skull because he was mocking it, eh?
Continuing down the stairs.
You have to talk to him.
You continue down the
You're
stairs.
not here. I
Levels
say that
out.
all to you.
We
You get to the bottom, and you can see that there is a passageway leading off to the left, and it's actually has torches and sconces partially spaced down the hallway.
So it's pretty well lit.
It is fairly well lit.
Feeling
I don't
pretty-
see any traps or anything.
No, there's a door on the left about
The door on the left.
halfway down the passage, and a door on the right towards the end of the passage.
Feeling
The
pretty
passage is
confident
about
in my gentleman's 11. I'm gonna go ahead and start.
150 feet.
Let's check that first door.
What are you doing,
I'm gonna
Desmond?
go stealthing down there with my gentleman's 11
What?
for stealth.
Ah,
Is that like your
All right.
shoe size?
Probably. I don't know.
nothing's in the hallway. You're moving fairly quietly.
Let's check that left door.
I'll keep
Notes
my eye
is
out
very
for
important.
traps. as
Open
we're
that
walking
door to the
down
left.
road.
You go up to the door to the left, and it is unlocked. You can open it. You open that door, and it's filled with
Booty.
no bags and barrels. It's basically a storage
That
closet.
bodega.
So not booty, but bags.
No booty bags.
Uh,
There's no booty. There is
bags.
storage items. There's grains, bags of grains.
Nothing valuable around.
There's
Nothing
some
fermented,
stale
paladin.
Stale ale.
Alright,
This'll
maybe
help
some
my
stale
hangover.
ale.
There's some
I'm
rope.
gonna take a couple sips.
Ooh, rope.
Some
After
rope.
you drink a lot.
We need some
Oh,
rope.
Rope's
do you want
always
to bring
important.
this rope, Rogue?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
take
gonna
start
sip
ropey
at this
rope.
ale.
getting the spool.
Hey,
of
that's
rope,
kind of funny. You were
wrapping it up,
hanged by a
getting it
rope.
ready there and tying it off in the belt.
Now the
Hey,
little people.
If I tie this into a noose, can we say too soon?
See, there's a funny thing about gallows humor. When you're on the gallows, it's funny. When you're laughing in the crowd, it's just part of the execution.
I've been there. I've been there, buddy.
When you come out of the little passageway,
Alright, be quiet, I'm coming out of a little passageway.
Those artistic types are always
the
sensitive.
hobbit and
It's
the
like
dwarf,
being born.
you are basically on a balcony, a raised alcove, and
Wait, Nick,
the
are you
goblin
in there with
says,
us? Oh.
"Oh, I know. Right, see, I know where we are.
Can we stand up, or are we still stooped over?
You can stand up if you would." But he said, don't stand up. And he said, and he looks over the edge and he goes, "Oh yeah, we're in the guard alcove,
How high are
the
up
balcony. This is where an archer normally is, above the king's hall." And you can hear the king. He's down there talking to some guards, and he's laughing away. And
How
because
high up is this alcove?
you're about 10 feet in the air.
It's a long way to drop.
It's
Um,
not that bad.
Across
I'm 3
the
feet
room,
tall.
you notice that there is a cell, right? A chained, barred cell.
barred
And inside
cell.
of it is a floating, flaming skull.
A floating, flaming skull.
Yeah. And up above it, there's a water tank. And the king, every once in a while, grabs the chain and pulls on it, and water pours on the flaming skull. And the flaming skull sizzles and pops and hisses and screams. It seems to vibrate and shake. And all the goblins laugh. They think this is the funniest thing in the world.
We continue down the hallway and what's check that right door.
Flaming skulls are the reanimated skulls of wizards. We have to save it.
I think we ought to let it loose.
Yes.
Yes.
How is it? How is it captured? How is it like restrained?
In a cage.
Now, we've come to a problem here. Half the party is in one place and half the party is in
Yeah.
another place. If we keep going, the party that's in another place, since you're all divided, you'll know what's happening to the other party, but that you can't know that.
Yeah.
We can't know.
So
Do you wanna go
either
back?
you all decide to get back together, or we need to split the table.
I never
so
like
where-
splitting the
where
party.
are you
Let's
guys?
go back.
We went down that staircase and we're going down that hallway.
I feel very unsafe
So-
without my barbarian.
I don't know if you guys are
should
okay
feel
with just
unsafe. It's all right.
attacking
It's all right.
and find, trying to find this.
I'm
Dwarf,
okay
dwarf.
with you guys splitting it up. We'll have them go, and then you can determine when we go.
I don't wanna.
And we'll
I
just
don't
go
wanna
back
leave.
and
I don't
forth,
wanna
and we can
split
do,
up the
like, cuts.
party. Let's just head back. We have enough information. We know how to get to him.
Dwarf, what do you want to do?
I want to throw an axe.
What?
Because I always want to throw an axe.
When is the dwarf?
I want to throw it
laying down.
Shh. Just listen, it's a good plan. This is a great plan. All right.
I hope so.
I want to throw an axe. And try sneaky throw an axe. No one's looking, right? And I want to try to free the flaming skull, and then we'll run back up the passage, and then hook back up with our friends.
Wait, dwarf. I'll distract him, eh?
You distract him, and I'll throw the axe.
So,
Wait. I've got an idea.
What's
Throw
your
Poxy
idea?
over the edge.
Yes!
No way.
If you throw the axe,
Oh, I'm gonna
they
throw the
will
axe.
know we're here, and there's no way you're gonna break the bars of that cell. But what if we get the thief to open the door to the cell?
What thief?
You know what? Because I could even make him invisible.
What?
Yeah.
How does Poxy have better spells than me? I don't like this.
Poxy's cooler
Poxy
than
spells.
you. Yes, let's do
gonna
it.
say
I want to
something
watch
really
the flaming head attack.
You weren't here.
A pox on you.
Aye.
We'll have to go get the large people.
All
What do we,
right.
what do
I'm
we
not
find
too
in
fond
that
of
right
the
room
big
before
folk.
they find us?
Excuse me.
You weren't here to hear that.
Should we do that?
Should taste blood.
Should we
Yeah,
crawl,
let's
crawl
do it.
back? All right. So the
Fine.
three little people are crawling back up the passageway.
What do we find in
The
that
big
right room?
uns,
Fucking what's happening?
you are at a door.
The pig.
at a
You've made it
door.
down the hallway
That-
to the door. What are you doing?
Armor.
That right door
armor.
is towards the end of the
Matches your armor.
passage. Door on the right. Let's check it. I mean,
Yeah,
look
open
around
the-
for
open
some
the door.
traps, but open the door.
Quickly, how much rope did I get when I... Like another 50 feet?
Yes. 50 feet was exactly what you got.
50 feet.
Wow.
Well,
How lucky.
Now I got 100 feet of rope.
Exactly 50 feet.
You're just covered in rope.
I got like 2 things of rope.
I was
on my
always
pack.
into that sort of thing.
Um,
I said it before and I'll say it again.
yeah, I'm gonna go into stealth again,
He's a roper.
which is a lot
I
better.
dropped my nose piece. I dropped my nose piece.
He's
So I am now
headbanging the table.
stealth with 23.
Armor.
And Paladin, you checking for traps?
And I'll go sneaking up.
Perception?
Oh. Non-natural 20.
Um,
can I use my
you
danger
don't
sense yet?
feel any traps, and you notice that the door is unlocked.
You sure this door is good to open?
I don't see any locks, and I was pretty thorough about it, so I'm pretty sure.
You get right ahead.
I swing it open.
I'm gonna pull my short sword and stand next to the door as he swings open.
I'm gonna stand about 50 feet back behind both of them whenever it blows up. I don't trust
She's hanging out
I
like
don't
a
trust
third of the
either
way
of
back
you.
in the
Hey!
hallway.
Hired you to go into danger for
You
us.
didn't hire us.
For
shit.
I swing
combat,
the door
this is not
open.
combat.
The door opens up. And nothing happens.
Ornamentation.
Yes.
Sweet. Nothing happens.
Wait,
You
where
look
does me and the
inside.
dwarf really go?
Are you done being a
You
king?
guys are crawling
You
back
do?
up the passage.
Roll your perception.
Perception.
We're not allowed to use these unless we're right? Unless like fighting something.
I would assume
18.
so.
That's boring. But I have to help.
You hear some voices, and you hear this sound. Listen very carefully. You hear this.
Wait,
You're not
like
here.
They're playing
Dice. There's some gambling going on here.
my gambling senses are tuned to
You're
it.
not here.
I sense that someone's
What is on your
gambling.
nose?
solid
It's
rock.
armor. It's ornamentation. Like one of those Indian
I
elephants.
look into the room, and do I see anything apparent right away?
Yes, you're a military type fellow, and so what you recognize is barracks.
That is true, I am.
You recognize the barracks.
Where is
right?
the dwarf?
And there's a big table in the far end of the room, and there's some stout-looking goblins. These are not wimpy little goblins like you've seen in the past.
Chunkier.
These are, yes.
Good fellow,
The,
Chunky.
you know, the Marines of the Goblin world.
These are the Marines of the Goblin world. And,
Mad dogs.
no.
That
no,
would
they
be
are
a neat
goblins.
name for the goblins.
The
But and there's 4 of them.
It's actually a nickname for a Marine general.
Oh.
Is what?
Mad Dog.
Oh yeah,
It's
Mad Dog Mattis.
Yeah, Mad Dog Mattis.
They are rolling dice.
They're
4?
playing dice. How many of them? There's 4 of them?
4 of them.
4 of them.
I'll sneak in there and look too. I see the same thing, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Point out the front.
I wave the barbarian forward from further down the hall.
What are you gonna do?
Can I just go in and kill them all? Can I go in and literally just make splat noises with all of their skulls?
You can try, yeah.
She just runs
What
in.
yet?
She's
I
a
wave- I
barbarian.
wave her
Wait,
forward
wait,
and she
wait.
just runs in
I want to
past
see if I
us.
can
What
sneak
did you
in there. I'll give you a
expect?
signal, and then we can surprise them and smash them.
I'm at
better.
least smart enough to know that's the plan we should go with.
Wait.
All right.
First, before I get to go smash them.
Dungeon Master, where is me and where's Eitri and I?
You're crawling up a little passageway.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
crawling.
yeah. Still crawling.
We're crawling.
We'll let you know.
Crawling.
Crawl.
Crawling up a
So I'll sneak in there with my 23 stealth.
All right.
No, creep around the room there. Are there beds?
There are everywhere.
I'll
I'll
get
look and see.
javelin
Is
ready.
anyone sleeping in beds?
No, there's only the 4 at the
All
table.
Excuse me, I'd like to check for traps
You're not there.
You're not there!
wherever I'm
Traps
at.
in the
All right,
In the
wait. While
tunnel.
he's doing
You
that,
didn't find any.
Aww.
So I'll
all
go
right,
up.
wait.
I'll see if I can sneak to the furthest away from the door and get like close, but not too close to him.
Wait, while he's doing this, I'm going to use my danger sense again because I don't trust that he's being sneaky. I think something's gonna go wrong. There's something.
You're in danger.
You
Yes.
don't even see me sneaking. I'm that sneaky.
No, they're just sitting there, 4 of them just sitting there playing dice, and he's just sneaking around. No, there's something we're not seeing.
Are you ready?
You're really.
Oh boy.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing? They haven't
You're in
recognized you yet. Wait,
They
let me
haven't
make sure on
recognized us
that.
yet.
They haven't noticed you.
We have the
They have not.
We have the surprise, so I say we go ahead and nail 2
As
of
a,
them
well,
to
I'll
the
give
wall.
you the signal.
Yeah,
As
I like that idea.
as I'm standing there closer to him, are they wearing armor?
Uh,
have any weapons
2 are
nearby?
wearing leather armor. 2 are wearing chain armor.
Oh.
Each one of them has a whip tied to their belt, and they all on the other side have a scimitar.
Wait, I want to check for traps. 7.
You make it to the top of the little passageway to the room that
Didn't
you
you
left
block
in
the hole
before.
behind us?
I was gonna say, don't
Are
forget
you
to close
guys
the
gonna
door.
go down the staircase?
Hey,
Yes.
You
I
start
am.
Ethan,
traveling
let's go
down the
down.
staircase.
my
What are you all
gambling
doing?
senses are tingling.
The one furthest from the door that I'm closest to, is he wearing leather or chain?
Leather.
I'll flash my
I
sword,
haven't gambled in a
let him
while.
know this is the signal, and I'll go up, pull his head back, and slit his throat.
All right, roll.
Jesus.
And at the same time that he goes up to slit his
What's
throat,
an
I
11?
throw a javelin at the closest leather-wearing.
Fantastic roll. What did you do?
11.
No, great.
Go and do what I
It's
say.
not
It
very.
is not dead,
Oh, jeez. Yeah, right.
but you have bloodied it.
Wait, was I just doing damage, or was I rolling an attack?
I thought you were telling me the damage that you hit.
I rolled an attack.
You,
I did 8 damage, not 11 damage.
While these 2 are doing that, can I hit
I-
one of them in the head with one of my double axes? Because now I'm
It's the
bored.
most quiet.
I'm bored standing in the doorway.
with what, one of your what? What do you?
I have 2 hand axes. I would like to hit one of these bad guys in the head with it.
Yes, you can throw.
I rolled a 12.
Who did you throw at?
The leather-wearing.
You hit him?
Closest. Oh, I did.
The same one he was. No, you can't hit the one he's
The
trying
other
to
one.
kill. Would you roll?
I got a 20.
That
Ah, fantastic. So roll your damage.
That 20's
So it's
baby.
1d6,
I'm a 6 one. I think this is it. All right.
and roll it twice.
11. Where did I find my 6 one on my thing? There we go.
There it is, square.
1,
Roll it twice.
6,
And you add
Plus.
your +3 to it.
9.
So 10
that-
10 total, right?
Would it be
Yes.
plus,
Yeah,
would it
10
be
in
plus
total.
3 both times or just once?
Both times.
And
So
I
what would
roll
that be?
for
13?
I strike with
13.
my javelin, and I.
Yeah.
Is it 13 damage then?
5 damage.
You would've
7
done 10.
damage.
Right.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
No, because she's throwing both the axes.
forget what I said.
No, she threw. She
threw
she
what?
hit somebody with one hand. Out.
Yes, with one hand
Okay,
axe. I only used
okay.
one of them
Yeah.
and I hit him in the head.
Plus
Everyone roll a 20-sided die. The
Initiate.
The big people?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
We're doing initiative.
I checked for traps.
15.
What's your dex?
I don't know. You're the one who wrote it.
Plus 3. 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, 18.
It says right there, you silly goose.
22.
All right, you're first.
You also get a -1.
Ladies first. Then you. You totally beat the goblins. They have been surprised now, and you still have initiative. They are all drawing their scimitars. One is pulling out his whip as well, and they're facing you and knocking over chairs and going, "Ah!" And they seem very highly motivated.
Jester.
You're gonna have to speak up. I'm across the room.
So, go ahead and attack.
All right, same one I slit the throat off. I'm gonna try and jam my short sword back into his throat.
Do it.
I'll roll it.
What's with your obsession with throats?
I don't know. I have problems. 15. To hit.
You hit.
All right.
I don't know. Make it a nose.
8 damage. Back into the throat.
He is not dead, but he is very bloody.
His mind.
Now, ladies, what are you going to do? Throw your other axe or draw your
Ladies?
No,
sword
I want to
charge?
use. I want to use the maul.
Very well. Oh, you're a maul woman.
Yes, I have a maul because I want to. I want
She's
to
going
squish-
to the mall.
I want to
She's a-
literally
she's a
squish their
mauler.
heads.
Okay, so you can use your movement
A head
to
squishing.
move forward to them, and then you can try and squish his head.
Do I
Yes.
get
So
an attack
roll
opportunity?
for a head squish.
That's
9.
9 on the die.
I don't know. Which one am I rolling?
What?
that one.
The 20 side.
That's the one that you
The
rolled. So
biggest
nine
one. With the
plus your
most
strength.
side. So
9 plus strength, so
plus
3,
proficiency
so 12.
bonus.
But your
14.
proficiency bonus.
14.
So 14.
Yeah, believe him. That's what I keep him around for.
You miss. He takes it on a shield.
All right, I like that better than a miss.
Yes, roll damage to the shield.
Oh.
With
Roll
which-
the damage from your maul. 10-sided, I believe.
12.
2d6.
We were both right.
Both of you, thanks.
I think almost 2d6.
2
7.
and 5, so 7.
You split his shield.
Yay!
One is no longer has a shield.
Weak shield.
Thank you very much.
One more hit sent
I
it.
rush forward and
This
dry
maul,
it
it's
with
pretty
my
good. I use this
sword.
side.
Do it.
The
you very
nearest
much.
leather-wearing
2d6
opponent.
and a d12 are different because a d12.
Yeah,
those
you
get almost
can get one.
2d6 those get
13.
You missed.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now, the one that is on you tries to attack you.
The bloody one. Bring it on, you bloody.
It misses.
You look like a Christmas tree.
Another one tries to attack you because you're up close.
Arrgh.
What's your armor class?
Enough.
It's a 20. It hits you.
Doesn't matter.
What's your armor class? Never
I
mind.
need more stew.
4 damage.
Oh my.
With his little scimitar, he does 4 damage.
Oh, yeah,
One
great.
tries to attack the barbarian.
Damn.
It hits you hard. It does 10 damage.
Oh.
And the paladin's attack.
Bring it.
And it missed. Ricochets off your shield.
Ting.
I'm hurt.
New
breaks your
round.
shield.
I'm hurt.
You are hurt.
Tell us how you
New
feel.
round. What are you doing,
physically and
Jestire?
emotionally.
I have shoes of a fist.
He said that one of
I'm
the
just
big stabs
shattered, like a
still
sword
alive.
has
How's
just
he
entered my body.
He's probably
He's
hurt.
looking very
I'm not around to
hurt.
protect me. This is why I
Really?
keep you.
You sent me down a hole.
I guess I'll go for another little
Hobbits
spin
like
at his head
holes.
again, trying to take it
Not a
off.
right.
nasty,
Do it.
dirty, sandy hole with oozy
Your
smells
head off.
and worms.
I rolled a nut 20.
But a night's
Oh,
hobbit
good.
hole.
Roll your damage.
Where's the I'm
And then
referencing
we,
Tolkien.
and then we add
Don't
next
turn this into
die
a
to it too, right?
thing.
We add another die?
Yes.
Alright. So I did
You
7.
double that, so that gives you 2.
So I did 10 damage.
It is dead.
Hey, just like
You
what
cut
she
its head off because you rolled a 20.
Do a little spin and
Oh.
flourish with it.
So one of the little
I pick
goblins
up the
wearing
head and start
leather
headbutting
armor, its head falls off
I
and
know,
rolls
that's
on the
what you should
ground.
do.
Can we kick it like a soccer ball?
Well, you're busy fighting, but later you can.
Thank you.
Firebolt head.
All right, so wait.
Catapult object.
So the one
Goblin
that
head.
slashed you with its scimitar is right in front of you.
Yes.
You're gonna try and hit him in the head.
I want to hit him in the head with one of my 2 hand axes. I don't want to hit him in the head.
But you
You
just
No,
got
no,
gotta.
no, no, no.
You
I
have
want
a
to
maul in you.
No, oh, I have the mole. All right, well then I'm going to take this nice pointy side and I want to aim right for his hip.
Oh,
Because I'm feeling after I've been hit very hard, I'm probably down. And so I really want to aim and do a light, nice
That's just-
lower and just
So when
baseball
you,
swing to the
I'm
head.
not
when you
gonna
do an
kill you,
aimed
I'm just
shot,
gonna hit you in the
you're
hip.
at disadvantage. So you roll the 20-sided dice twice, and you take the lowest roll. So you're much less likely.
Well, that's what we're doing because I'm interested in that now. 9 was
Alright.
lowest.
Uh,
12 was the highest.
So it ricochets off of his chainmail armor, doing no damage to him.
This,
Didn't I at least poke him a little bit?
I take my sword and go to jam it right through his chest.
Do it.
right now, me and E.T. are just having a great time. We're both struggling
15.
to push this boulder. This
Fantastic.
entire
That
time,
is a
we're
hit.
like,
Oh, fantastic. And then
I'm checking for traps. I didn't find any.
stop interrupting me.
Sorry, I had to check.
you
What's
just
your
see him
damage?
shouting from down the hall. I'm checking for traps.
12 damage.
Don't worry, we're
12.
coming.
Don't forget
I'm
that
just
He
gonna
is
check
not
for
dead.
traps.
we're going
But
like
he
really
falls to
slowly
one
right
knee.
now, checking for traps at like every step.
Now, the little people who've made it down the staircase into the hallway. You hear a fight coming from the room down the hallway.
I
on
shout
the
ahead,
right.
don't forget to check for traps.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna run?
I cast.
Throw an axe.
No, you don't
Down
see
the
the fight.
hallway?
It's in
Oh.
the room.
I cast.
Can't I throw an axe in anyway?
You can run
I-
down
I-
the hallway.
I sprint
All
down.
right, I'll
as
run
fast
down the
as
hallway
My portly
then.
little legs can carry me. But I'm doing
Okay.
like the chubby kid run, where you like just do this.
Oh,
I don't think.
I will have you all
adorable.
roll
My pet's adorable.
entering the battle in the next round.
All right.
But let's see what
I
they
remember
do
doing that run
to
when I
our
was younger.
intrepid adventurers. The fellow that you stabbed, you did enough damage that he does not attack this round. The fellow that you were on, that you tried to hit in the hip, he's going to try and hit you.
I'm coming, barbarian.
What is your armor class?
15.
15.
Sorry, why am I answering
He hits
for
you.
I appreciate it.
He took 2 strikes at you because he gets 2 strikes with scimitars because the ones wearing chainmail are really bad, And he does 6 more points of damage.
Am I dead yet?
I don't know. You took 10 and you took 6.
16.
That's 16.
I don't have
You
any
don't?
healing
You just
spells.
got
You
I'm
can't
really
die.
close to being dead.
Yeah, you
I-
are hurt.
Just
me.
unconscious.
I just have common medicine practices.
I have some spells. I
Paladin.
might need to.
Paladin.
Oh.
They're better than
Oh.
clerics. Clerics.
And then
They're better than clerics because they can fight. Why can't? Why isn't the
Jacob
bard-
You're from the
Jestire,
Midwest,
you were
that's all.
attacked and you were missed.
You're
I have
attacked.
7
Now,
points of health
I'll
left.
give
You
him
better
a
fix
rude
me.
gesture to his face.
A new round.
A
Let's
rude-
start
They're
with
telling me the
Jacob.
truffle
Go.
shuffle, by the way.
What's the truffle
Go,
shot?
Jacob.
Go, Jacob.
I'm guessing.
He doesn't
wait.
know what the truffle shuffle
There's
I
is.
two
can
going
see
on to
cider.
fight
Go,
that.
Jacob.
And there's
It's
another
your
one fighting
birthday.
me.
Oh.
There's one fighting you and those 2 are fighting.
Is that like the Cabbage Patch?
It's from Goonies.
No,
Yeah,
the
I'll-
thing he does
I'll
with his
attack the guy
fat
in front of
belly
me.
and he makes it jiggle. And
What's
Oh,
wait? What's
yeah.
the Goonies?
somebody please tell him
18.
what the truffle shuffle
You
is.
hit.
Alright, let's focus. Let's focus.
He's 17. He doesn't know truffle shuffle. What kind of goonies?
9 damage in the one
Just hold
fight.
on to that feeling until you know, and then you'll understand
Well
why
done.
we're so weirded out right now.
Do you need something?
Yeah.
It is you.
I've known
What are you
you
doing there,
lost.
Lassie?
Still working on the thing that's next to me.
He's
I'm
a
gonna take
saint.
both of my 2-handed axes.
Gotta
No, you
roll
don't.
damage.
In the middle of a battle, you don't want to switch weapons because that will take up.
Throws
most of
them
what
all.
you're
Oh, okay, well then I'm still at the mall.
Throw
Yeah.
them all, and then you can have a reason.
Let's go to the mall and buy some shoes.
I don't want to use the whole deal just to throw them all. I kind of like it.
That
So
sounds
do-
really
and I
cool, though.
literally want to take it and I want to plant this nice flat part right in his face.
I
All right,
love
go
how
ahead,
you
roll.
describe how you're fighting.
I'm a violent human being.
That,
She
no,
is violent.
That
she
was-
rolled a,
Wait, no,
a
I rolled
12-sided die,
the
to
wrong
be
one.
fair.
I rolled the wrong one. Give me a
Something that-
break.
She's a little
19.
stressed because she's getting low
19.
on hit points.
19.
Fantastic.
Twice.
You hit.
They're fine.
Roll your damage.
Crying when my handle was got
2
caught.
6-sided dice
stand
plus
away too well.
your strength.
Get slapped a
Stop,
lot.
you're crying.
2
And I don't
6-sided
do
die.
anything.
I got a 6 and a 5.
Somebody's very
Whoa!
11 plus 3, 14 damage.
That. I hate stealing a die.
You're fine.
You know,
I have
at
all
least
this
the-
die.
Well, my die were all
Paladin.
organized and now I lost them.
Paddington
all.
Bear. Check for traps.
I'm gonna check for
Yes.
traps.
Off,
No, I'm
queen.
not gonna check for traps.
Roll. Are you attacking?
I attack the goblin that I just knocked to his knees.
You win.
I know.
Natural 20.
Here.
All right.
Here.
He is dead. He had not much
He's
left.
so dead. He's so dead.
Women's nails.
Now, coming around the corner, a dwarf enters the room screaming. What do you do, dwarf?
I throw an axe,
You throw an axe. Let's go to the bar.
Please don't miss.
He runs in.
Big one.
If you miss, you're gonna hit someone in our party.
By the way, they're calling us the unknowns in the list.
We're the unknowns.
Supposedly 4 of us at this table are being called the unknowns. Somebody just identified that one of the 4 unknowns is one. So that's what they're identifying us as.
The unknowns! I like it.
Which of these 4 unknowns is Wolf?
Raygold, the little goblin, he
You are
steps
still
forward
bored.
with his javelin. It's named Puddles, the javelin of doom. And he throws!
Javelin of
Oh! Oh, that was deadly.
That looked like it hurt.
So the dwarf missed.
That was a nice
Yeah,
shot.
that's like.
That was a good throw.
That
Thank
was
you.
great.
The dwarf missed, but then Raygold, the goblin, throwing Cuddles, the javelin of doom.
Wait, does he have his wolf?
He skewered one. No.
Yeah.
And then the
Yes.
hobbit. What are you doing? You come
The
running.
hobbit
into the room
comes
as well.
running in. And he shoots.
He checks for
How
traps.
far away are they all from me?
15.
Oh, okay. So I can't shock and grasp him, but I can firebolt. So I shoot firebolt at the closest goblin.
Do it, roll. There's only one goblin left.
And I get... I got like a 23.
You hit, do your damage.
Firebolt. Shoot.
8-sided die, I believe.
I think so.
Be more of a.
So, 3 points of damage.
It is hard. It is not dead. There is one goblin
I
left.
feel flame.
He attacks. Jacob Jestire, since he's in the front there. Misses you.
That's right.
Will he text you again?
Oh,
Give him
it's
another-
1d10.
Another
He misses you again.
Hey,
Do
Jacob.
you care that it's 1d10?
you put
go.
a finger right in his face.
You
And
go.
as I put my finger in his face,
Yeah, whatever.
I come up with the other hand and slice him in the head.
Fantastic.
Right there.
That's what I get for not being ready.
16.
You're helping me.
16. You hit. No, you don't. You miss. You miss. Sorry.
Throw it right over there. He ducks.
My guy still is
Gives
alive.
me
You are still alive.
I'm still alive.
I'm
Your-
coming for you,
Your
Kyra.
guy is dead, but you're next to, because they were all at the same table.
Well, lovely. I'm
Wait,
gonna
haven't you
go.
gone into rage yet?
I don't
Kyra, have you raged
Do I
yet?
have that?
You have
two
rage. You're a
I do
barbarian.
have rage. I plan on going.
Without it,
don't
you're
use
just
it,
a lame-
Don't use it now, because this battle is almost over, and there's
Okay, I don't wanna use it
now
then.
5, 6 of you against one little
No,
goblin.
rage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go-
Rage.
Don't listen to
Rage.
the hobbit.
I don't listen to
I
the Hobbit.
checked.
I don't
wanna
listen.
see
I don't listen to my pets.
You find one.
I'm gonna take.
Find one.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna take my maul, take the nice pointy edge, and bury it deep in the
Do it.
crown plexus of someone closest to me.
Fancy words for a barbarian.
I've been teaching her the big words.
14.
Plus
I lost track.
It'd be
3.
18.
That's it.
17.
Strength for 3, so it's
No,
18.
14.
3 and 1.
Yeah, 18. You're right.
Yeah, 18.
No, 24.
It'd be 3 and 2.
Rage.
3 and 2.
Tell me what damage.
You have a plus 5 with your weapon,
Plus. Oh.
All right, lovely.
and then you have a plus 3 damage. What is that?
7,
Plus 3.
10.
All right.
You do a lot
Math's
of...
horrible.
Okay, one sec.
It is dead.
Yeah, right. Make me a cheat sheet. Make me a cheat
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just killed
Plus 3.
4 lasher
These.
goblins. They were the elite
Yay!
of this bunch. You came to the elite barracks in the back hallway.
Yeah, we did.
As that last goblin falls, I do a little curtsy with it.
Yes.
I want to check out their weapons. What can I tell about their weapons? Are they any good?
They are goblin scimitars, but these are sort of the best goblin scimitars. Now, they're not still worth much.
Oh.
Because they were made by goblins.
Let's
They
break
were not made by the Drunken Smithy.
break
Drunken
let's-
They were
let's
made by
break
the
these
slightly
weapons
south
and then move on.
smithy.
Wait, do they have
Break them.
packs
Move on.
or stuff anywhere in the room that we can search
Yes,
through?
they have little lockers, foot lockers, in
I want-
bags by
I
their
want-
bed.
I
there
want to
anything-
search through that stuff.
As they're doing that, I'm gonna scrape whatever money's on the table off.
Oh, very good.
Wait. Hey, Rogue.
Tell you what,
You interested in some gambling?
who wants to write down the kind of the gold for the party that you
I
found
got
in the
it.
whole room? Why don't you do
I've
that?
been generally
We trust
writing
the
that down.
we trust the
And you
drunken
can divide
paladin.
it at the end.
Are there any helmets that make music?
What
You basically find around 50 gold pieces.
from the table?
Nice.
From the table, there was like 20
I think
copper
I'm fooling.
pieces
I think I'm
and
fooling.
10 silver
I know I
pieces.
just have 4 gold on my own.
20 copper and
One.
10 silver.
I ate it
Yes.
somewhere.
Alright, it's not that bad.
I had this somewhere.
I'll
Did
kick
you
one
know?
of them, call
Did
them
you
cheap.
take my piece? I totally did.
I ate yours.
All right,
No, but you took my piece.
what are you going to do? You're in the back hallway, but you do know of a secret passage that ends up in the king's chamber, and you're all together again.
Hey, so me and Eitri tell them what we saw with the flaming skull and how it's reanimated from wizard corpses and they're torturing it. So if we can free that flaming skull.
Were there any people in there?
Aye, there was
Humans.
how many goblins were? Oh, we didn't see any humans. I know.
I don't care about that.
There was one goblin king and how many goblins do we see?
You saw at least 4. There might be more.
About 20.
As he's
We barely made it
providing
out.
this information to the group, I want to go through and see if any of those whips are still good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I'm
I
gonna take
told you
one
he's
for
into that
myself.
sort of thing.
Can I check for another one?
Well, I mean,
It's a
for-
6-foot whip. Yes.
Is there more than one of those whips?
Yes.
I mean,
I would
Can
like
I just
one
roll
of those.
perception?
6-foot whip.
Thank you.
Can I just
The
roll
whips are
perception to
actually
look around?
decent.
Thank you.
Can I just roll perception to look around?
Yes.
See if there's anything that might magic my fancy. I can't roll.
Nothing in there will magic your fancy.
I
you're
got
too busy
a
talking about how
7.
you're looking around for something magical and fancy
Nothing.
that you can't find anything magical or fancy.
What are you going to do?
Let's go through the secret passage.
Ooh, can I
into
take
the-
their dice? The
into
dice they're using the gambling.
throne room.
Yes. They're made out of the knuckle bones
Dragons.
of barbarians.
Even better.
What type of
Let's-
barbarians?
Let's
Human barbarians.
Barbaric.
How barbaric!
I start comparing the dice knuckle bones to her knuckle bones.
They look
I'm about to rage
exactly
on my own
the
pet.
same size.
It's her cousin.
I'm about to rage on my own pet.
I dropped the dice.
That's how that's going to go.
So,
And we've-
Let's go down the secret
What are
passage.
you doing?
Into the throne room.
So you're going to go back down the hallway, up the staircase to the guard's room, and then you're going
There's
to...
no other way out of this room, is there? Is there another way out of this room?
No.
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 Okay, yeah, let's
There
go
was
back.
only-
Wait,
You
what was
could
the
go
trap that
through
he
the-
found?
You could go back into the hallway, and you could go around the corner and continue on,
So
or you can go back.
So there is more going down.
Yes, it
I-
goes around the corner.
If we go up to where we came down with the passageway, we can take them completely by surprise.
Well, I mean, we already know what's up there.
That's where we went.
I'm looking for Elizabeth. So if you want to go fancy off somewhere and be a spaz, you go ahead and do that.
Well, where's
He
Poxy?
has a
I was like, do we still
No,
Poxy
we
with
are
us?
friends
What's
now.
Poxy
We have
got
to
to
pray.
say
I
about where
spaz on
Elizabeth
your
is?
side, buddy.
Foxy, where is Elizabeth?
Yeah, where do you think they'd be keeping Elizabeth?
Spaz for you.
We
Where-
spaz together as
We also
one.
did hire you for this job.
You
Hold
didn't
on.
give me any money.
Poxy's gonna
Not
maybe
yet, they
have
will.
an
We've
idea.
been hired.
Yes, Poxy.
Oh, we were hired?
Listen, chubby little one and Tinkerbell.
Well fed,
Tinkerbell.
thank you.
Listen carefully.
Careful.
Carefully.
We shall give Elizabeth and Jacob
I will
in
tell you
marriage.
where Elizabeth is. She is kept in the slave pits, which are below.
Oh,
Now,
let's keep going.
I know how to get below, because that's where they keep my wolf.
How do you
Near the stables, where the slave pit is.
Take away, Poxy.
Now, she might not be in the cells where they keep the slaves. She might be below that, where they mine for silver.
How strong is your Elizabeth? Is she the mining type? Would they single her out as that sort of thing?
I just
They
got
might
one
not.
more foot
They
of rope. I
might
can
just be
show
using
you
her
how hangings
for
work.
a pleasure slave.
All right, Poxy, lead the way. We're going
I'm a
down.
17-year-old halfling,
you're gonna
thank
wanna
you very much.
That's,
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
grabbing
no,
Poxy by
no
the
talking
collar
about
and
pleasure in front of
pleasure
the
slaves.
17-year-old halfling.
I'm going. You guys can do what you want.
I'm
leaving.
gonna go
Well,
with
we're
him.
here to rescue Elizabeth.
I
right?
spaz on
That's our
him.
mission.
I'm gonna convince everybody else
And my
to go along
spaz.
with him instead of going back.
The barbarian agrees. Go with him.
Marriage is what brings
Brings
us
us
together today.
All right.
Jolin almost just stuck his finger in my mouth.
This is a serious moment for him. You're ruining it.
So,
Your character?
Let's follow the Vogue.
No.
So we go to war.
Run away! Run away!
you come around a corner, and you look back
Are we sneaking?
in the direction that you came in, right? And you see that it is a main hallway. And there are many doors and passageways going off of this hallway. About 40 feet down on the right, there's a doorway. About
So sorry.
another 20 feet, there's an opening. And Raygold says, see that opening past the first door? Well, that's the stairs to the lower level where the stables are and the cells where they keep the lovely pleasure slaves.
And the wolves.
And my wolf.
Wolves are actually pleasure slaves in
Wolves
this
with
world.
the pressure.
You say you're a smart goblin.
They also have a thing for furs.
No, I never said that.
Wolves.
I am, but I never said it.
You said you were smart.
Mine.
When did I say I was
When
smart?
we were at the camp and I asked if you would betray us.
Oh, see how smart you are? You remembered I did not.
Poxy, do you
They're like
think-
goldfish.
Are there ever any times where non-goblins come down here?
Us right now.
Yeah.
For instance, if
Yeah,
you
yes,
were
there
able
is.
to convince someone that we were sent here by the Goblin King,
And we are slaves,
they'd
aye.
most likely leave us alone. Not slaves,
Well, why-
workers.
Aye, we could be slaves.
We're taking a
We
census.
I have spells. I
Slaves,
have-
fully armed,
You really
and
want to try
clothed in armor.
I am not fully clothed in armor. We can take off the clothing.
What the heck?
I'm not taking off the clothing.
Here's the
Could you
thing.
do that?
Loincloth.
There are people who bring food and weapons and slaves.
Oh, like
We
traders.
could bring him as a slave.
Let's pretend he's a
Aye.
slave.
I offer my pet
I'm
to take
fine.
down
No,
as a slave.
I offer myself as a slave. I
I
can cast
have-
spells regardless, and I'm not wearing any armor,
Okay,
so it's not
hold on.
necessary.
You can be bringing the slaves. We can be bringing the food, and they can pretend to be slaves.
And I know Jacob.
And
They-
we'll
Well,
carry
you don't
food.
have any armor, and you
Wait,
can
they?
punch him.
You two pretend to be slaves.
Hey, this is a great idea.
Why is it? Why is
He
it the
has your
blonde female
weapons.
that has to be the slave? Isn't that a bit overdone?
I would have said
you're the
him,
only
but
female
he's
we
the
have.
short one, and it would have been
You
two
would make a
short
lovely
ones.
shield maiden.
Oh,
You know,
He
that's
needs
true.
armor. You're not wearing
That
it.
is
We're also-
true.
I
it would
didn't
also
want to
make sense be
disparage
taking
against the
woman
short
to the
ones.
pleasure place.
Aye.
It would be
I'm
a
just-
better cover story.
I'm
I
disgusted
think
by
we
this
should-
plan, but I agree with it.
I
I'm
think we
disgusted.
should
Also,
tie
you
up
don't need,
the
like,
blonde
armor. You
barbarian
don't need to be
woman. I
wearing
think we
armor
should
to
tie
have
her
it.
up. I agree.
Foxy,
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I don't want to know what you're into.
You
but-
carry your food.
You-
Go ahead.
You would
I'm
love
not
her up the
okay with
whip.
the goblin tying me up.
He's
I'm
not
not-
gonna tie
I'm-
you.
Well,
I'll
let's
take-
leave.
I'll
Well,
take the
Hundreds,
rope I got.
all
It's not
100
fair.
feet of rope is tied onto
Yeah, you're
you.
damn
I
right
am
it's not
5'9".
fair.
pretend to
Okay,
Kyra.
I'll take the
Slip
rope.
knot.
I'll be like, I'm gonna tie this really loose.
So I can get out of it and
Right
brandish
out.
my
Slip
hidden
knot.
weapons as soon as I need
So,
to.
hold your arms out.
All right, I feel much better about this.
What?
Yeah.
I'll tie it up. I'll tie it very loosely.
Is
so she can
Halfling
still
being a
like
slave
move
right
on.
now? Is we?
But
Is
enough
there a
to make
safe
her
word?
blankets.
Put her weapon.
Jacob,
Put
tie
her
me up
weapon
too.
right on your pack.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie his arms behind his back tightly.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
his mouth
What
shut.
about spells? I can cast spells still.
Oh yeah. I
So keep
forgot.
him in front of me, at
Oh,
least,
okay.
so I can
I'll
have my
tie him in
amulet
front
out.
so he can at least shoot spells. But I'm still tying his mouth up shut.
Keep her
What
weapon
about
easily
somatic,
accessible on your
somatic verbal components of
Yeah,
spells?
You don't
put-
need that. Just use fire.
Put my hand axes somewhere where I can easily grab them off you when I need them because I'm feeling I have a lot of
I'll
rage
stick
to
'em in my-
work
Yeah.
out
I'll
right
stick 'em in
now.
my back on my belt.
He
bag.
just
You
stuck
type
his-
Fireball
you
is a
typecasted
verbal
the female
spell.
of the group as the slave. I have a lot
All
of
right.
rage to work
Let's
out.
Fireball,
I'm okay with
firebolt
that.
is a
Very
verbal
soon.
spell.
I think that this fella here should carry a sack of grain over his shiny armor.
Wanna go
That'll
upstairs,
hide
get
me
some
better.
grain?
Yeah.
I've got
Where the
this
food was, there was food back there.
Yeah, grab 2 sacks of grain there to cover yourself.
Are we really covering up my
Plate of
mouth?
something?
Yes. The group
Plate of
of
food?
But I
What?
need verbal
the comments,
subjects.
the comments, by the way, are asking what our safety
Something to like cover over him so he
A barrel.
Wait,
a barrel.
like the
A,
groups?
a,
I don't know, but someone
Barrel
was saying
stale
safe
ale.
word is
Don't
Drunken
drink it.
Smithy, pineapple.
Go with him and get a barrel of stale ale.
Pineapple, psycho.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
safe
So we'll
word.
wait
Very
for
well.
them to
Sea
come back.
cucumber.
Yes, and
I
I
like
will
sea cucumber. I like sea cucumber.
disguise
Get that reference,
myself.
thank you. Thank you.
I don't get the reference.
As
It's like they're
you all
fantastic.
notice that Raygold
Wait.
changes his appearance
Sea cucumber.
into
Sea cucumber.
that of one of the lashers, the biggest lasher that you all killed. He went, and now he looks like that fellow.
Good fellow. That's my name.
No, that fellow, not
Oh.
good fellow.
Well,
You think
I'm
I
sure he's a
should
good fellow.
Do something
No,
with me,
bad
too,
Honorary
or
Bad fellow.
should I be okay just bringing slaves?
You know, with your dingleberries on your hat,
He looks
Bells,
like the
yeah.
king. He's the king's
maybe
jester.
we should make you invisible.
I thought I was bringing the slaves.
Aye.
Well, they could. Oh, no.
We are
yeah.
the slaves.
Yeah, we're
I
the
thought
slaves.
I was bringing the slaves.
You bringing the slaves in? If you want to just make me invisible, I'm okay with that too.
I'll just make
Anytime
you
I
invisible.
go
That way
invisible
you
is
can
a good
sneak
time.
forward.
I think that's pretty much, yeah.
Goes
He
into
touches
the
you.
goblin's locker room.
And then
And
should
you
I
are
roll
invisible.
for stealth, or am I just, I'm stealth now?
You can
I
roll
think you
to
have
be
to roll,
silent,
but you have like.
but he's made you invisible.
Don't you get advantage on it though?
Well, if I get hit again, I'm dead, so please don't let me die.
You're
I
wearing,
literally
you're
have
wearing
seven.
leather
I have
armor as long as you've
I'm
got
wearing
your.
no
That's
armor.
the power.
Oh,
I just
Don't
have
let me
like the
get
very
hit again. I
tiny,
have
I'm wearing a
7
I'm
points.
gonna give the barbarian a
Aye.
potion of healing.
That's a good
Thank
idea.
you.
Aye.
roll an 8-sided die. Here, I'll do it.
I got it.
Because no, you can't roll. You can't roll worth a damn.
I know, I am so. How am I Irish and I'm the most unlucky one at this table?
20-sided.
I'm the most unlucky one at this table.
You get 6 hit points back.
One of the
That's not
leaves got
enough.
fucked off.
Paladin,
13.
Nice.
do you want to help her out?
I cast Lay on Hands, and I use up my pool of power to.
The power pool.
I have up to 10 hit
was gonna say,
points to
should have
heal,
10.
so I will use. I don't know how many hit
You
points.
get 10 back, so that's 16 that you got back altogether. How many did you lose? 16?
No, she is 23 now.
No,
I
she
think,
lost
right?
16, I believe.
No, she lost 16. So
Never
she's
mind.
Wait,
back to
16 on
max.
top of the 13 I had?
I
Now
am
it's,
a
now it's
16.
16, or was it 13? Great,
It is
16.
16.
You're back to
Yeah.
you're back to full.
Is
You should be
me
back to
rolling
20.
Yeah, I'm
that
going to be back up to 20.
Is me rolling a
Right.
medicine
This is
check?
why you usually write on those with pencil.
Use pencil.
Because I'm not using any of this. This is my initial note one. I'm going to make up a new one anyway. So
Ah.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
Good. So you're all back to health. You're invisible. You go down the hallway,
I rolled a
part
21
way.
to stay silent.
We are slaves.
You can notice that there's one elaborate door. It's only about 20 feet ahead of you to the left, and it's slightly ajar. And you can
A
hear
jar? I've got a
laughter
jar of
from
dirt.
there. And it's down the hall to the left, and Raygold says,
Oh yeah, that's the king. He's laughing. He still must be torturing this skull.
well, we want to go down there.
I want to save that
I
skull.
kind of want to kill the king, but I'm
Good
really
fellow.
angry
You
right
got
now.
something on your nose.
Let's do it.
I
But
think
I'm
a skull would
angry
be a
right
great
now. I wanna
familiar.
Sure.
I really want to kill the king.
All right.
Does
Let's
My
continue on
spaz is
down
with
towards
you,
the door.
sir.
Good fellow. You got something on your nose right there. Oh, there
Every
you go.
time
You
you
got
touch
it.
your
Good.
face,
That's good.
Let's- drink.
Let's continue
That's
on
good.
down towards the door. Yeah.
Wolfgar touched his face.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Oh, you touched your face.
What?
Every
You
time
have
you
to
touch
drink.
your face, they drink.
Do I do it a lot?
Frank.
Apparently. Ah! Just let us know
Does
I
that
checked for
include
traps.
me?
his hair, his face.
Drink again.
Oh,
Every time you check for traps, you get a drink.
Yeah.
That's
what
why I've
they're
been
saying.
checking for traps so much.
oh, lovely.
Wait,
I
I'm
thought you
empty.
knew. Oh no, you don't. You're not on.
So
He's one.
I go down the- we
Wait,
go
they just
down to
figured
that
out you're
door.
watching the chat.
It isn't a door; it's an opening,
It's an
and
opening.
there's a staircase leading down.
yeah,
It's dark and dank.
How many
dark
people
and dank.
I'm sneaking on ahead. I'm invisible.
You
That's
sneak
what I
on
call
ahead,
my
you go down the
bachelor pad.
staircase,
I'm
it bends
dark
around and
and
goes
going
down again.
the staircase behind you.
When you get to the bottom, there's a couple torches and walls down here. You can see that off to the left is the opening. It's a cavernous, cave-like opening that leads to the wolf pit. Off to the right, you can see that there's holes, little tiny caves with bars in front of them.
No. That sounds
I
interesting.
feel like that's a
Down
door.
that
That sounds
hallway.
nasty, but interesting.
I'll wait for Poxy to come so I know where I'm headed. I'm pretty sure it's towards.
That's a great idea. Wait
I'll
for the
wait for Poxy
Foxy.
to come.
Yeah, right. Where shall we go?
Let's check and see if we can find your chick in those cells.
I'm invisible. You don't know where I am.
Well,
Just
Can
shout
we
cells.
hear
let's
you?
see if we can find the jester's chick in those cells.
Aye.
All right, I really want to go look at my wolf.
No.
No, aye. We'll be
Hey,
fine. We'll be
oi.
fine.
Oi,
Wait.
All right, well, look at
wolves,
your little
wolves
girl.
are animals, people are people.
We find her first, and then you get your
find the
wolf.
girl,
You'll go ahead and
then we'll
feel a
find the
little
wolf.
short sword.
That's
tap
how
on
we
his
know you
shoulder
like
and
us.
say no.
Now that you're playing with your
You
necklace.
don't have to be pushy,
Go on,
right?
Just how do you?
I will help you
And
find
create-
your
I
little
don't know.
doxy.
Just what they say.
Let's go down here. See, there's all sorts of little cells.
Is
Go to the first cell.
Cells.
Nobody there.
The
Look.
smallest format of
Nothing.
a body.
nobody
Go
here,
to
guys.
the second cell.
Smallest.
Oh,
organ.
look. It's a dead guy.
Dead guy.
Yeah.
Foxy, could we hurry up, please?
Go to the third cell. Other side. Oh, look. It's a little lady figure on the ground.
I'll look in.
It could be her. Could be.
Roll
I'll
perception.
start working on the wall.
I have a torch. Can we see better inside?
See if you can pick
I'm
them up.
gonna keep lookout. I'm gonna look around. Aye.
There's other cells.
Aye. Oh well, no, I'm looking to see if anyone. I'm hearing if
He's
anyone's
watching back
coming.
the way we came.
What do I roll?
To see
Oh,
if anyone's
right.
coming.
Roll perception.
Is that a dexterity?
I can't roll.
A
High.
thieves' tool?
Perception. Oh, blah blah. Yes, dexterity.
I got 11. Aye.
Nothing.
It's all safe, guys. It is perfectly
That'd be
fine.
12.
I feel
I'm not
safe.
here.
You can't unlock it.
I'm using this now. It's a bad dice.
Wait.
Anybody else want to try and unlock?
Wait.
I got this. I go up. I use shocking grasp on the cell lock to try to break it. Aye. It's a good idea. It's metal. No?
I would like to tell the party
I'm gonna push him out
that
of the
one
way.
is not allowed to make ideas.
I'm gonna push him out of the way, and I'm
I
gonna
am
smash
idea
the
man.
lock with my maul.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Wait,
hit double
did I
hit
not
with
get?
him.
Didn't I get the shock?
You shock. It
You electrified
conducted
the gate for a
electricity
second.
just fine.
Would that be my dexterity, or
You don't have enough power to like melt things.
I wasn't thinking of melting. We
to
just
break,
like
to break the lock with
not
my
electricity going
dexterity?
through. Like
Strength.
Strength.
And then it would stop.
I
Wait.
don't believe
23.
in that sort
I
of.
got
Yes.
19.
Oh, and you did 23 damage?
Yes.
Oh, you broke it.
Jesus.
All right.
Smashed it.
I weakened it with shocking
broke
grasp.
the
I'd like
lock.
to say.
All right, I'll check to make sure. Like,
Smash the lock with my maul.
I'll say someone keep lookout, and I'll rush
That's
in.
I'll
to
keep
check
lookout.
on
I'll keep.
Okay.
It's
Keep lookout.
Elizabeth.
You roll her over.
Alright, I'm gonna
It's
look back
not.
down the hallway.
It's Elizabeth.
Is she alive?
You're not, sir.
Do you want me to
What are you
roll?
gonna do?
No.
Wait.
Shoot a
Gotta
medicine.
roll a
I have a
medicine
I am good in medicine.
Oh, wait, see if he's.
Maybe
plus one.
let
Non-nat
the
20.
female check.
She is barely alive.
Wait, he has medicine.
It's a thing.
If you mess this up.
They
First off, I feel like
I
a
said-
paladin should heal
I
better.
said maybe let the female check the female to see if the female's alive.
She's alright.
Barely alive. Oh,
So
What is a
I am.
female? You check the
Do I need
female.
a stabilizer, or can I like get her back some?
She is stabilized.
Can I roll a medicine check to
Yes.
help at all? Well,
Any TSA.
17. 17.
Okay. You.
Are you alive?
Oh god, the DM's bored.
Pardon. You get her to wake up. You hydrate her a little bit. She starts reviving just a little bit. She sees you.
Old halfling.
I'm invisible.
Wait.
Doesn't see you, Emmy.
The halfling standing over. Hello there, lady. I am here to rescue you.
I meant she sees nothing.
I'm right
Can you
there.
get rid of this spell?
Whose voice is that?
I would like to cast
I just
Cure
healed.
Wounds.
I'm standing over her.
But
Hello
I didn't,
there,
you
miss.
weren't talking.
I was. Was I not?
Pox goes and you become visible. She
Very
sees you.
chaotic.
She throws her arms around.
Yay!
Yeah, thanks the guy that healed her. It's
It was
fine.
worth it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I thought you were dead.
They're so
It's a
cute.
prior,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just walk in and steal.
Barbarian, check
That's a
to see
thing.
if anyone's coming.
We'll embrace and mumble and do all the
Alright.
pillow talk.
While they're doing
Does she
the
turn
lovey
into a
dovey's, I'm
troll?
gonna check to see if anyone's coming.
I also check.
Go ahead.
Turn into a troll.
9.
Nobody's coming.
12.
Nobody's coming.
It is completely safe.
Yeah, right. now that we've
I'd love to
found
say
your
that it's completely
little
safe and,
lady friend,
when you get a really
would
low
it be
roll.
alright if I go and get my wolf?
Go get your wolf.
Alright. Are you coming with?
Yes, we have to help. We have to
Alright.
help. We promise.
Rhaegal
Hey.
goes out.
Can I check the other cell? Or is
Are
there, are we
is there
gonna
anything
get
left in
I don't
the
know,
other
yeah.
cells?
Yeah, we're gonna
alive?
talk about-
Let's
else?
check the other cells. Aye.
Or are we
we
soulless?
can help them later.
Or are we soulless?
All the cells except for dead people are pretty much empty.
Rhaegar, is your wolf
Pretty
gonna
much
be
empty.
Rhaegar? I'm really excited for season 8.
The young, I forgot her name. The young lady,
Swan.
Elizabeth,
Swan.
not Swan. That's
Oh.
from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Elizabeth,
Swan.
the non-Swan,
Well played.
Killian. Killian's red. She lets you know that
Captain.
through with
I've got a jar of dirt.
panting. She's barely alive because you're walking her down the hallway.
Why
She's
are you
tired.
making her
But she
panting
says
there,
all the
Jacob?
slaves were herded into the mines. I was too weak to go. I'm lucky that they didn't kill me because they
I
figured
told
I'd die.
you. I told you.
I'm not all that strong.
Rhaegal,
I can help you.
her.
I'm strong.
I'll hug her. I'll try and carry her.
I will assist him because I'm strong.
thank you.
I use
Well-
catapult.
Why am I saying thank you?
Is there a
She
lot of
says, "Thank
straw
I'll
inside
say-
the ground?
Does she say? Does she say it in that rugged, manly voice?
Thank you.
Because that's the thing.
Is there a lot of straw
Jacob,
and
I
stuff
love
like
you.
that around?
Be mine.
That's how I fell for her.
In the cells,
I'm really.
there
I'm
was
a
some,
sucker for a
but
man of
Well,
power.
the
No,
Master.
there isn't a lot.
Aye.
Alright.
And it'd be hard to light because it's stone.
I
and
didn't
wet.
say
All
I was
right.
gonna light anything
You
on fire.
always
Lighting
light
something
things
on fire?
So we're
Rhaegal
I'll lead
leads
the way
you down
out.
into
Yeah,
the stable
behind
area, and he goes. "Ch-ch-ch-ch." You come into the stable area, and you can see that there's some wolves chained to the ground. You can see that there's some wolves out in the pit area because you can see outside now. You can see that there's some inside their little enclosures, and you can see that there's one really big wolf, not a dire wolf, but a really big wolf that they are
Poking?
whipping and poking with sticks.
It's not nice.
And they're lashing, cracking the lashes next to it, and the wolf is.
I have a
Ooh, that was
feeling
fierce.
that
I was
might be
terrified.
someone wolves we know.
Is that his?
That was barely a sentence.
Poxy, is that your wolf?
Foxy, is that yours?
Rhaegal looks to you and says, "I will kill those motherfuckers."
That's his wolf.
And he takes
Hey.
his javelin and he heaves it. Javelin throw! You gonna throw your axe?
Yes!
Let's go!
I take my javelin and I throw it to him.
Javelin throw!
Javelin! Javelin throws.
Looks like I need to throw a javelin.
Cyber weapon
I'll be back.
throw.
Good luck. Good luck. I'll need it.
I'm going to comfort my woman as best as I can.
Is this why I stay here?
All right.
I really thought the shocking grass plate was gonna win.
Rhaegal talks.
Yes, now I can
Wait.
feel that.
Hair fixes, accent changes,
Javelin of
voice changes, they all drink.
For me,
No, it looks like for DM too. You were in a couple.
time to
my voice has been changing a lot. If we had accent splash, what if like you get maybe
fairly
like
dilute.
firebolt right into the locker? But shocking grass would get it hot. Well, I was just thinking that it would damage it.
But Rhaegal skewers one of the goblins.
Yay!
One of the goblins dies. Javelin in his head. By the way, that was Cuddles, the Javelin of Doom, which you can own because it was made by the Drunken Smithy. And all of the throwing axes, too. You can also take throwing axe classes here at the Drunken Smithy. Back to the game. There's 6 goblins in this pen,
Oh God.
but several of the wolves lift up their heads. And they start coming towards you. At least 4 of them are unchained. If you
I
head
run
towards the
towards-
sides,
Aye.
the chained wolves can get you. Here in the middle, only a couple of the wolves can get you.
Everyone-
And the 6 goblins.
How? Wait. Quick.
Everybody
Question.
roll a 20-sided die.
DM.
Yes.
How far away are all the wolves? Like, how far away are the wolves from us?
They're, I imagine you all are just entering this area.
Aye.
So I see them as being 10 to 15 feet away, all of them. Well,
Perfect.
10 to 25 feet away. All of them.
Okay,
To like a 50
I have a
foot.
plan.
Yes, yes.
I have an excellent, excellent plan.
What did you get?
14.
14?
4.
16.
10.
4.
Why am I using this dice?
All right.
It's giving me low rolls. That's also going to
14.
dice
That's why I
jail.
like this
Um,
one. Nice light ones.
Since we got 16, we're starting here.
What did the
We're
wolves
gonna
get?
skip you and come back to you. Boom, boom. Then we'll go over here. Boom, boom. Hobbit, you'll go last. We'll come back to you. All of you rolled better than the goblins.
What about the wolves?
Ooh, good point.
Keep them low. Keep them low.
Oh, the wolves rolled horrible as well. They're not prepared.
Yay.
Rhaegol's.
Have an
Would this be a
excellent plan.
surprise round?
Rhaegol's wolf is chained. What?
Would this be a
Adventurers,
surprise
don't go
round
near the
as well?
wolves. I have them covered.
They were all distracted.
Oh yeah, do we?
That round there with the throwing of the javelins and the axe, that was the surprise
Don't go
round.
near the goblin.
Grovel in
Don't
the,
go near
in the
wolves.
comments, tell them to give us a surprise round.
Can I go to the goblins?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
Jacob, I got the wolves.
Trust him.
Very well. New round. What are you doing there?
I'm attacking those goblins.
Do it.
Get the goblins.
What am I rolling? Attention. What am I rolling?
20-sided die. Choose one goblin.
4.
Add all. Hey, I wrote it down for
Four,
you.
wait.
You got this.
4 plus 3.
Seven.
So 7.
To hit?
Wait, no.
You mean?
It's a.
7 on the
It's a
20-sided die.
It's a 9. He messed
9.
up my numbers. I'm sorry. I'm learning.
What
I'm
what was
learning.
it you rolled?
I rolled a 4.
But she has a proficiency bonus of
5.
2 and a strength of 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 5.
Okay.
So 9.
You missed. Go.
I always miss.
After all that.
What? The paladin just walk in.
21.
You hit.
Fantastic.
What are you attacking with?
Nick, wait.
My javelin.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
10 points of damage to the nearest wolf.
You killed it.
Ah!
Wait, no, don't go near the wolves.
I didn't go near it. I threw a javelin.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Distance weapons. Way of the
Nice.
future.
Jestire.
It's great.
Since I have my arms full of woman, I'm going to
Throw the woman.
set her down by the
Throw her to me!
staircase
Throw her to
away
me!
from the-
Throw her at the wolves.
Throw the
You
barbarian.
could probably hurt her.
Catapult. I can use
I'm
catapult.
gonna take my whole action to set her down by the stairs, make sure she's comfy away from the wolves, and then ready my bow, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
I'm attacking with my big axe, of course.
All right.
Numbers.
Yeah. 14. How's that do?
14 with all of your adjustments?
Yeah.
You missed.
Oh!
Wait, are you attacking a wolf? Or a
Sure. I was attacking whatever's closest to me.
Charging in there. And
Wolves. Whatever's closest.
All right, you hit a wolf.
Alright. And it did 10.
Damage for a javelin. I got it.
You killed it.
Yes.
1d6.
Hobbit.
Throwing weapons go by strength, right?
Hobbit.
Aye. So I sprint to the center of all the wolves, and I cast Thunder Wave.
No.
No.
Then you do. Well,
No.
here's the thing.
No.
Oh no.
What's wrong with
Don't worry, I got another healing potion.
The wolves are all around you. So you would also hit your own people.
No, you said the wolves are 15 feet away. This is a 15-foot cube.
That's when it started.
Huh?
Things
But
move
there's-
since
Yeah, but
then.
they haven't gone yet, so
Probably-
I've runned up.
Probably I'm within that distance.
No, you said you javelined it. That's why
I did javelin.
Go ahead.
Hey, so I
You
run
know
into the
what?
center of them. They all have to make a
Do it.
Constitution saving throw.
And this
All
is how we
right.
kill the wizard.
They
You've been looking forward to this all night.
do
The minute I met his character.
not.
A thunderous boom echoes through the chamber as energy sends them flying away, dealing 7 points of damage to each one of the wolves and sending them 10 feet flying into the air, the chained one smacking against the walls. And the halfling in the center is crackling energy goes throughout the ground, is laughing madly.
He's giggling.
And then what actually happens?
He's giggling.
All of the wolves that were loose came out of one area is what I meant to say earlier. and they have now all tumbled backwards, and none of them are coming back into the room. Most of them are dead. One is whimpering on the ground, but its fight is gone.
Can I stab him?
Kyra, I got
Can
the
I-
wolves!
Good job. Good job, Pet. I will give you many treats tonight. Can I stab the whimpering one just for good effect?
What did you mean by that?
I don't like that.
He's
Not answering that question. He's
You will as you get older.
he's
A lot
he's
of
young
bread.
man.
A lot
You
of
get
bread.
many treats tonight.
Have you ever heard of Scooby snacks? They're halfling snacks. Halfling snacks, like Scooby snacks.
Oh, Lord. All right, where are we? Who is attacking whom? I'm lost. Oh, they haven't attacked yet.
He just went, so now
You
it's
just,
the,
yeah, I
enemy's
see what you're
turn.
doing.
What does thunder
Okay.
damage mean?
There are 4 goblins
It's
left.
just a type of damage.
Some
But
wolves
is that like
chained to the
electricity or
walls,
no?
yapping and howling at you. But the 4 goblins are charging into you.
More like
One charges you, good sir.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
He gets a
thunderclap.
18. What's your armor class?
My armor class.
They want you to
is
stop
classy,
hurting the
but
table.
not that classy. It's only 16.
He does 5 points of damage to you
Ow!
with his
Ow!
scimitar.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Doesn't hurt it. It's in the crack.
Jacob Jestire, what were you using weapon-wise?
I had
Oh,
just pulled out my
Jestire,
sword.
Jester, I
So
get
I'm
it.
back by the staircase.
His name's Jestire, he's
Doesn't
a
hurt,
jester.
it's in the crack.
Oh
I get
God.
it.
And I aim at him.
I
Blondie,
just killed like all the wolves.
you are attacked. They get a 20. They hit you for 4 points of damage.
Bring it on.
Yes.
Probably deserve it.
Yeah.
Paladin, you are attacked.
Got pain. You deserve it.
They miss you again. Wizard, where are you? You went into the room in the middle. You get attacked.
Immediately and surrounded. Wait,
14. What is your armor class?
Do they get a flanking bonus?
11.
11.
Oh no.
They do 5 points of damage.
Ow! Shit! Wait, did a goblin run up at me?
Yes.
Do they get a flanking bonus since he did move into the middle of the whole group?
Except I blew all the wolves away.
They didn't even need it and they hit him.
All right. For the record, they're asking
I
me
mean,
how much
for
alcohol we
damage.
should do.
No, they,
How much
they
damage
would-
did I
They did good
just
damage.
do to me?
Lots.
He's like this naturally. It's awful.
That's what they're asking.
Shut up.
What? What are they asking?
They're asking how much alcohol we've slipped.
I
None.
This is how
I'm a
he's
good
naturally.
fellow.
He's never.
I'm a
indifferent.
good fellow.
He
Come
is a
new
good fellow.
throwback. That's what.
All right, Blondie, what are you doing?
A little bit of sugar.
I
a
want
little
to
bit
kill
of caffeine.
something.
Well, I
What's
thought
close
we were
enough for me to attack?
I thought there was like
All right,
cheers,
I'm gonna take whatever
A goblin.
enemy is
Thanks.
closest to me.
Dick.
I'm gonna take my.
Me
I'm gonna
and
take my
Richard.
maul because I've had horrible luck with this maul, and I'm gonna use it to kill something.
Excellent.
That's what you get for
I'm not
chopping
gonna
off
use
my
it to steal
hand.
something because
Richard.
that's 8.
You missed.
Of course I missed.
I knew it.
always
Paladin.
miss. No more
Are you
maul. I'm
attacking?
done with the maul.
I do with my sword.
I'm done with the maul. I don't play
Do
with
it.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Roll your damage.
Inside.
Well, I give up with the maul. I don't want the maul anymore.
Did you throw it?
Just whip it at him.
That would be so cool, like a big overhand,
No, it's a
like
bludgeoning
Assassin's
damage.
Creed
You can't-
style.
Can I throw it?
11
Do I
damage.
change
You
anything
killed
like that? I
it.
have to roll.
Yes.
I hate this 20.
Justine.
You get
Dead.
I think you get
Um,
disadvantage.
Well done.
Take my
You
bow
still do a lot
and
of
I'll shoot at the two closest enemy.
Hit.
That's a big number. I'm pretty sure it hits.
15 or
I
above.
think it's 21.
You hit.
It's over 12.
Do your damage. Roll, dwarf. Roll to hit with your axe.
Oh yes.
The damage I do is 5.
Natural 20.
Yo.
We are doing well tonight.
You devastated.
classes.
Roll double damage.
2. So let's see. So my damage is 2, and then I get to add 5 more to that. So 7.
You still killed it.
There's a goblin in front of me.
Yes.
I go and try to grab it with shocking grasp.
Do it.
It's not like a hand buzzer.
Basically,
It's like a really
No,
mean
that's-
hand buzzer.
That's 11
Wait, is this to hit or damage?
to
to
hit.
hit. Shocking grasp.
You.
And there's no touch in this game. It's just AC.
Oh,
So 11.
well, you missed.
I missed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is it wearing armor? Well, just is it wearing?
is wearing
What's it
armor.
armor?
11.
Never mind.
If it's metal, he gets advantage.
Oh
Aye.
no, it's leather armor. All right, then you miss.
the little goblin that is with you. He runs forward and he misses
I
horribly.
need the Damascus.
Now, there's only 2 goblins left and they're
Just grab it
wounded.
by the blade.
The one goblin who is left has lost all desire to fight.
Is
you
that the
see
one
him
facing me?
unhooking what?
Is that the one facing me?
Yes, he is running and he is able to disengage without you getting an attack because he's a goblin. And he's trying to unhook a chain around a wolf,
I am shooting an arrow at him if I
getting
can.
on its back and trying to ride out. You get your shots. Anybody who wants to throw a
Oh, I
throw
want
an
I
arrow.
have a javelin to throw.
I
it.
throw my dagger. Wait, no. Can I firebolt?
Redemption!
You can.
I throw a javelin with a 20.
I firebolt.
You hit.
I rolled
So wait, so my
23.
javelin with 20 is a 25.
You hit. Who's going? Is it
Now 20, by the way.
23 with the firebolt.
I was aiming
25
for
with the
I'm
javelin.
watching. Throw the axe. Oh, you miss.
I was aiming for the wolf and I got a 12.
You miss.
I was aiming for the goblin and I got a 23.
You hit.
Aiming at the goblin.
What did you hit, darling? You hit it too, yes?
23.
How much damage?
Wait, 25.
I
25 damage.
I rolled 20.
Oh, you do
Plus
double
5.
damage.
Okay.
So you roll your dice twice.
Roll
Or
the
double
note
it.
for the
You
die
get
for
one
the
max
damage.
die.
For what is it for?
My javelin.
So you
Javelin,
get
so it's a
6,
D6,
and then
yeah.
roll
the D6 twice.
And then
One.
you get...
Oh.
Well, you get... Well, you
It's one
Plus-
both times.
however you want to do it.
So 1 plus 1 plus. I'm lost.
Plus the 2.
Plus,
I had it on lost.
dexterity.
Yeah, plus 2.
Yeah. So 4 damage.
No, dexterity's 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
So
5
5
damage.
damage.
5 damage.
All right.
Sorry,
Still
I did
alive.
my numbers
Point of
are
damage to the
everywhere.
goblin.
I shot him for 7 damage.
My fire whizzes off. Whisk.
7 damage.
Oh, it
Whizzes
dies.
off.
I
Yay!
used it
You're
up dry.
whizzing in the bushes?
I whiz off
An
and burn a
axe
little bit.
flies
Organize
over
my
the
numbers,
goblin's
they're
head.
everywhere.
You did good.
Yeah, it's
An arrow from
No.
Jestire sticks it in the back. A
Took me a
firebolt
while to-
hits right next to the arrow.
Totally.
I set the arrow on fire.
You threw something?
Yeah, my
Your hand
javelin.
up? Your javelin?
Yes, in range.
Wow. This is
So
Fantastic.
sad I checked for traps.
We all just focused our attack on it at once.
The wolf that the goblin was riding runs out through the cave as
Yeah,
the
I missed
goblin
the wolf.
falls off dead, and the wolf runs off into the distance.
As the
There are
goblin-
some wolves howling and snarling and
I'm pretty sure.
Licking
Bargain,
their
but
wounds
they're-
because I just threw them across the room.
I'm
That's
pretty
what-
sure.
yes,
after
but there's
that
other
thunder wave,
wolves
I-
that are
I-
chained.
Pretty sure they all know where he is.
That was a good idea.
You now see Raygold
Don't you
embracing
want the fire waves,
his
sir.
wolf,
Aye.
and he's taking the chains off of around the neck of his wolf.
I like this
He's
more than the
embracing
Elizabeth
it.
Jacob
He's
reunion.
hugging it.
Wait,
His face is buried in its
Oh,
neck.
wait.
I
Looking
like
down the hallway.
this is good.
Nothing bad.
I was waiting for us to
Looking
like
down the
stick
hallway,
on
the
us.
staircase we came down from, or wherever, the opening,
Yes.
back to the hallway. Do I see anyone coming?
No.
I'm ready for a fight.
No
Run.
alarm was sound. You have come into each encounter and you have surprised them, so
Good.
nobody's sounding alarm.
I kind of still want to go kill the
How
king.
many people
Thunder
can you
waves
take
kind
on
of
your wolf?
loud.
You're getting out, I assume, right?
And he was
Aye.
talking to Pox.
My wolf is big. Perhaps one little lady, is that what you're talking about? I
I
will
trust
take
you.
her.
I
Wait,
trust you, Poxy.
No. Yes, I mean. Yeah, right. I am sort of trustworthy.
I'm gonna come
there's the
over,
axe.
I am sort
Let's
of.
bring him along with us.
grab his plate, and pick him up so we're looking eye to eye. I'm gonna tell him, if anything happens to her,
Yes.
I will scour this earth looking for you.
he won't.
And I
will
will
help.
find you.
And he will let
Yeah,
Harpies
you
kill
mean
you.
scour?
You're-
You're gonna like scrub it all?
I will find every
Triple
bit.
accent change.
And after I find you, I will eat your heart.
After
If
Harpies.
anything happens to her.
We'll help him.
Hey,
Nothing will happen to her.
firebolt.
I'm
Firebolt.
actually a fairly
Just
nice
whatever
fellow,
firebolt can-
right?
I'll set him down. And I'll go get Elizabeth. I'll help her with the wolf and tell her everything's gonna be fine.
Spider pig.
Getting you out.
Here comes the spider pig.
Poxy, you know of, what's the village we come from?
Gwen.
Greenbrier.
Greenbrier.
Victoria.
You know of Greenbrier.
Victoria.
Yeah, right.
Take her to Greenbrier, and we'll meet you there.
Greenbrier.
Keep her safe.
All right. I will take her to Greenbrier.
Aren't they
Do
gonna
be
kill
careful. Are you gonna go and kill the king?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
I just want her safe.
I'm gonna get
Paladin.
a pet fire skull.
Do you have any
Paladin.
advice?
I want to kill the king.
No, wait, hey.
I just don't want to tell him.
Be wary of the
you.
flaming skull, right?
We're gonna
The one in the cage?
Yeah, it is evil,
I'm good with
and it
killing
wants to
Honey,
kill
we're off to storm
everybody.
the castle.
Not just the goblins. It
Good luck
wants to kill
storming the
everybody.
castle.
If you free it, it will kill the goblins, but it will kill you as well.
Oath of vengeance.
What's the best way to kill a flaming skull?
It's
I love Oath of Vengeance.
Paladin after my own barbaric heart.
dark shit.
Should probably be paying attention.
When they captured it,
Nick's
it
been
was
on a walk
3
for a while
bugbears
now.
who
Sorry,
were
Jacob.
clubbing it with big clubs.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and it killed them. All of them. But they managed to
Oh boy.
smush it down to the ground, and then goblins came in and bashed it some more. The skull was actually broken apart, laying on the ground in a heap. And we swept it into the cell.
It came back together.
It came back together. So we have it captured, and we torture it.
For fun.
But it's
Wait.
not dying anytime soon, is what I'm saying.
Can we
Well-
make? Is this the sort of well? So this
I,
flame.
you get
cut
out
me
now.
off.
I give him a gold
I'm
and
just
tell him to
asking.
go.
Yeah, my
That
wolf
skull
is
is not
tired,
coming
so
out
I
of
will
it.
just walk
Why
it.
not?
It is evil and it wants to kill everything.
Ah, we can make a deal.
Can we smash it? We
You know
make a
what?
deal.
If we
Smash
can
it,
put
I'll
you in
smash
the cage without letting it out, you
Aye.
talk out of it.
This is a good plan.
Guess what, guys?
Hey,
It is 9:26.
it. Wow.
This is a nice place to stop because if we go on and we try and take on the king, I'm
gonna be
afraid
there
that
for a
that will
while.
take longer.
I have
Yeah, it's
work
gonna be
to do.
longer than a half hour.
And you
for us
all
to
still
take
have
this
the slaves and the layers below you, and you have the king with the rest of his goblin horde.
I got
So,
Sure about the rest of this.
what if I'm not here next week?
pardon?
What if I'm not here next week?
Then I'm gonna have to go on
Better
without
What?
you.
We'll just kill you off.
Why don't you come next week?
He's got
I
a
got
Yeah.
youth and
Better come
government.
Stop yagging all over the place and come and kill.
I can.
Tell youth government.
Maybe
that,
can I bring
they
somebody to
can
replace
wait.
him?
Who?
Can
I
I
don't
kill
know.
him?
I don't
Yes.
get that far yet. We have
can
we
kill
literally
him?
have a commune full of people that play D&D. I'm sure we could find someone
No one
fill
can
this chair.
replace my.
All right.
to
Well,
fill the chair,
we're
not
gonna
replace you, but fill the chair.
find somebody to play the Hobbit, or we're gonna kill off the Hobbit. No.
Or he
no,
could just
no.
run away.
No,
He
we
stands
won't.
guard.
I'll kill
We
him.
won't kill your
fine.
pet.
They could
Okay,
bury
I
him.
solved
Don't
the
kill
wolf
your pet.
problem
Sticking
for you,
out.
buddy.
Don't kill my
Stop
pet.
petting me.
But you're a pet.
So,
I'm
ladies
very
and
proud of
gentlemen,
that thunder with
thank you
multiple
for watching
That was
Drunken
really
Smithy D&D Night, our live streaming event. Know that we hold classes on the weekends. We teach people how to forge.
And
We
D&D.
will forge weapons for you. We will teach you to forge weapons. If you want to come and you want to forge your own sword, we will teach you how to forge it. We'll make time. We'll forge it with you. We'll make sure it's a success. And we'll have fun doing that. Now, I'm going to announce the winner. I see our tech people freaking out. They think I forgot. I have the message right here. We're going to announce the winner of the Battle Axe Bottle Opener. It says Khalif Twitch.
Spell it.
Khalif.
We butchered
Twitch.
your name, but you get a bottle opener.
Is it
So
with a
the
C?
Twitch, or you're just
Caliph?
saying it's Twitch?
Caliph Twitch?
Caliph Twitch.
Or
Kaleaf Twitch.
Yeah, he's on right now.
yeah.
He says
Say a
thanks.
leaf.
Khalif, you won. Khalif,
Khalif.
you need
Khalif.
to send us information to send this to you. You can send
And
that
then
to me
we'll
on
steal your
Facebook
identity.
Messenger. You can send it to Drunken Smithy. You can call us
Now
on
he
the
won't
phone.
give us his routing numbers.
Yeah, you don't need to put it on Twitch right
4
now.
numbers
Just
you might use for a pin.
please do it on Facebook. Message
The number on the
us.
back of your credit card.
Private message us. We'll get it.
And your social
and
security number.
I will send you this Battle Axe bottle opener, or one of our other lovely Battle Axe bottle
First
openers.
pet's name.
This one is blued. Tell me if you want it blued, or if you don't want it blued. This one is not sharpened. Do you want it sharpened so you can throw it into a wall? You might not, because sometimes when you open it, you want to hold it like this. You'll cut yourself if it's sharpened. You tell me what you want. I'll make it, fix
Tell me
it.
what you want, what you really, really want.
Just tell me
Oh,
what
the
you
dwarf
want, what you
just
really,
sang
really
to
want.
you. And so did the Hobbit. You had a Hobbit and a dwarf singing.
That's
Tell
a
me what you
bad
want.
joke.
We'll get it out to you, all right? Thank you, Khalif. Thank you for following us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please follow us next Wednesday as we take on this
Goblin King.
the Goblin King. And we will be giving away the Damascus knife.
Yeah.
That we
Oh
were
yeah.
playing with all night.
Damascus knife.
That we were
So
sitting
I
here
think that's
playing
all I
with
have
all
to say. Can anybody think of anything they want to pass on?
I'm killing that wizard.
Drunken Smithy! Drunken Smithy! Ah! Thank you all. Good night. Sleep tight.
And don't let the
I love you.
hobbits bite.